Yeah, what happened there?
My internet died for like 1 second. I was talking about, oh, I guess Yoku disconnected. Surely it's not me.
I checked like, ooh, everything's frozen. Like, did my computer die? Quickly open up my browser, type something. It's like, no, that's not me. Thank you.
It was like just a weird 1 second like disconnect. I do wonder. I have to ask Michelle when she's back because there's like a funny thing, and it's not really funny. It's actually very annoying that our router will disconnect whenever one of the laptops is on Wi-Fi. For some reason, it will just eventually disconnect after a while.
Oh, okay. I love technology, I guess.
I love technology, yeah. And it's something
Sometimes
about
it just does things.
It's something about like the security on the router is angry at the laptop, whatever. I don't know why.
It's so angry. It just
combusts. You know, it goes like.
It just Talon ease off the balcony, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I have to maybe restart my lobby because it was kind of weird. People think. Oh yeah, I'm not in the lobby. I think that's weird.
Yo, shout out to technical issues.
Alex, just mainly one. I had the same in Street Fighter 5. I could play about 5 rounds, and then it would disconnect me from whatever Capcom Fight Net. Like consistently every time. And apparently that's just a thing with a router.
You should get a new router. What? The router is not obeying the master, the human being. We can't tolerate that.
The fun part is it's something about the security of the router being too aggressive. Like, it's weird. It's not like it's a bad router or anything. It's quite an expensive one. It's like, well, it's old now, so I could get a new one.
It's like it might just be the latest things, not able to really pass on the modern day protocols that's being thrown at it. And it's like, I don't know what this is. I'm just going to blop.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much what it is. And speaking of old things and new things, if you are old around here, you would know that we do in fact have a match Reno. And if you're new, let me just show you what that is. It's quite neat. It's a way that you can help out players by simply claiming a free code. You just have to log in. You don't have to add your credit card or anything. You can see I'm logged in with my Twitch account. Yeah, after you log in, you just press claim code, which will add 25 cents to the price pool, absolutely free of charge. If you have to pay 25 cents, I'll pay it back, but you won't. And of course, thank you very much to the goats down here. Chival, Genial, Postol, Fundin, Elford, Unnings, Rainmaker, Farside, Decadent, Maxwell, Captain, the Captain even, and Milk. Thank you, chat.
Exclamation mark.
As well.
Here it is. Resil versus Cuenca. And this is a matchup I imagine could be... Oh, wow, what a 6P on the needle. But yeah, this is a matchup I can imagine that could be quite annoying for... mainly for Ino, because just the way that Bedman can control a lot of the screen space and just be a general nuisance. That JS particularly. But similarly, not having... holy shit, Resil, chill, bro.
Yep.
Like it's okay. It's okay, dog. Like, nobody's gonna take it away from you. That was way too aggressive and way too fast, but
jumping forwards. Still here. Can Resil, player that has really improved leaps and bounds this season. Has traveled a lot, even appears 2 times on the official ARC World Tour rankings. Just that good. And,
just that good, just that cool. Salty sponsored player.
And Cuenca, of course, legend. Someone that we all know has been there since the beginning. Very, very strong. But it will be relatively clean game there. Wrestle game 1.
Yeah, and also in the current landscape, right? We're like one of the few staunch defenders of the Ino champion. We don't see play as regularly. I don't think we particularly saw a lot of play of her to begin with, and it's been more of a down low character, so to say. Like definitely some really strong aspects and some really painful weaknesses. But in general, in the hands of a very strong player, one such as Cuenca, definitely make the character shine. So hopefully the opportunity will arise, or if Resil is just going to be that much in control of the screen space.
Yeah, and I think it's so interesting, right? Because like Cuenca has just been playing Ino, since Season 1,
Really?
the entire time. Never changed. No matter if the character's good or bad, just likes the character. I can respect that. In a world of just pick a top tier, just pick the character you like, stick with it, and be that as it may. Well, first round Resil.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things you have to come to terms with, where if you simply hashtag pick a top tier, you will have a much grander time, especially in a very competitive scene. But on the other hand, you can also just say, like, you know what, I like to have a little bit of soul, a little bit of spice in my picks, so I will just choose the character I very, very much enjoy, warts and all.
Very crusty wall break for some reason. Building up here, Cuenca gonna get that low, but somehow Resil finds a way out, but he's still alive. YRC into that pressure.
Oh, the bomb head able to connect there, and opportunity now for a comeback. One Oki situation. Wait, was that a throw attempt from Cuenca? I did see at least like some forward movement, but not ready for the wall break, and that's an opportunity. Immediately Cuenca just biting down, and able to secure a round with a chance now to tie up the scoreboard, make it a 1-1 set. But Resil with the burst gauge, Cuenca not too far off from his own.
Yeah, and it is just, again, Resil being able to enforce that game. Again, another tap 5D gonna connect, and Cuenca's life just being whittled down. Deflect shielding, but it's just Resil right back in there.
Sometimes the most potent option is just to run at them, because you can they might not have the reaction speed to deal with your approach and throw out their funny move that would normally do such.
Hold forward.
Just hold forward. Sometimes you just run at them and you just hear them go like, oh, but I DP'd though. It's like, not fast enough.
Also, I just got confirmation that indeed the laptop had accidentally been on Wi-Fi. So there we go. It's actually funny how consistent that is.
It is. It's time to embezzle some of the Matcherino funds to buying a new router, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I should.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alrighty. Game number 3, and Resil now on a spot. Potentially 3-0 Cuenca into the loser side. We're going already for the early burst, wanting to deny as much momentum as possible and already getting started. Similarly, Cuenca also early bursting for the exact same reason, able to get a nice little pickup, escorting Resil in towards the corner. Tries to escape, but there he is to meet him air to air. No wall break just yet, but there is the... Getting caught out, Resil trying something.
Round here for Cuenca. Again, gonna build up some tension. Just FDing for his life here, Resil, but it's just not enough. Good stuff.
See Cuenca put one on the board now, or if it's just one of those slight hiccups, strive moment, can't really interact all too much in this round, and I just hold a ton of damage. But Cuenca is already starting it off very strong, has close to half health of Resil's taken away, but there's the backdash throw. Set up a bit of Oki, the patience just blocking up for now, but absolutely YRC for control over the turn back. Red RC to do the same.
Yeah, Resil bursting there. And now it's time to send out the projectiles. Okay, we go for the install as well. So scary now.
Whoa, jump in.
Alright, nice burst.
Yeah, just burst on block, also viable. Just the get away from me button. Still though, trapped in the corners. What did it achieve at the very end? Resil is just chip damaging away, and there it is, a big old counter hit that he was looking for, and Resil is on set point, looking to close it out 3-0 against Cuenca.
And it's going to be again Resil with the best start.
Nice, good interrupt. The Resil patent pending classic. And now we're at a significant life advantage. We might be able to go for the zoning, but the PRC setting up for the throw, but immediately just mashing. And Kwanka putting himself into the corner. Not ideal, drops the combo, however, so an opportunity now, but the air-to-air wants to keep him locked down, does get the ground throw. RC wants to push it for that final hit, and will do it. 3-0 for Resil.
Yep. Very nice there. That means we'll probably see Kwanka again down in the loser side of things, but for now it will be Resil moving on into our winners finals. Good stuff there, 100%. And that means we are ready with the French team kill.
Oh, great heavens. I mean...
PataChu, Crillou.
Kilo, yep. They... Oh, what was the lore from last
wait.
week?
He only moved on to the winners semis. I was wrong. It was only top 16. Got ahead of myself there.
Just slightly shaking up the formula, but not ready. We're all sleepyheads. It is what it is. We all stayed up late for EVO. I tried to watch the Blaze Blue, but just Benrich is too good. He has to instead do his top 8 run in City of the Wolves and makes it all the way to was like losers finals or something, just a very deep run. But then we have to sit there and wait for them to finish it off as well, so that he can get award ceremony, then run over to the CF setup. So kind of just sitting there for about, I think, an hour and a half watching nothing.
Yeah, I was the same actually. I was watching CF, and then I was like, all right, I'm kind of happy. You know, I hopped over to to watch Fatal Fury. The end of that was quite hype. The grand final especially was really, really good. So that was nice.
Exit wrapped up at 9. Yeah, it's because you're a dead game.
I did hear Raj said the Xrd top 8 was really boring. No, he's
what was it? It was like what was the top 8? It was like Humor, I think, was on top 8. Dirt, you watched it. What was the top 8 for Xrd?
I like the amount of was a new 13 in Blaze Blue.
Oh, that Indonesian player was nuts.
Crazy.
I mean, new 13 has a lot of movement, and definitely the player was able to capitalize on that. But it was also just a really awkward matchup for Monarch to throw in Lambda, because New is just better at zoning Lambda.
Yeah.
Or like better at zoning than Lambda is. And Lambda kind of likes that position of, oh, you don't really have the greatest tools to deal with my zoning light and my pressure light. So I'm kind of like in between this zoning and pressure aspect. Whereas New more wholly leans into the zoning. And then I think Monarch is also just very rusty, very heavily focused on his Grand Blue, playing Matera there. To not have put enough time, because even the S looked a bit concerning.
I saw it was it was the match before with the Indonesian new 13 against the Hakumen. That's like the most was like so awful for the Hakumen player, man.
I'm surprised it was. I have to check that out because I kind of hopped in a little later. Yeah. But it, in theory, isn't bad for Hakumen, because he can do instant air dash J2A.
Yeah.
Which is where he kind of like holds his sword upside down and then pushes it in front of him. And it's very active.
Yeah.
And the reason he does that is he just puts a big sword normal out there that if you try to hit him with a projectile, he cuts through it and approaches for free.
It was like, I don't know. The new was really good at getting through it. This is like I just remember first round was perfect, second round was basically perfect, and game 2 was like pretty much the same. Just like insane zoning.
Yeah, I'd have to check it out.
If I played Blaze Blue, I'll play new 13, 100%. Cool
I would wholly recommend against that, but if you can pull it off, like there's a lot of unexplored potential on new 13 for sure. Like a lot of people have written her off because she is overall very low damage, lacks any sort of meatless reversals. Her in-your-face pressure is there, but it's brief, and you're usually playing a lot around meter is her main shortcomings. I feel
it's a cool character.
It is a cool character. If you can get past all that and really make her shine in the aspect that is her zoning, her movement, then you're gonna have a really good time.
All right. Speaking of a good time, We're gonna get Crillou. We're gonna get PataChu, two of the strongest French players. I assume we'll be seeing them both at EVO France. I'm now actually looking at. I'll be looking at like this week if I can actually go to EVO France. It's more like a time issue than a money issue, which is good. But yeah, we'll have to see if it's cursed or not.
Yeah, I wonder why they decided to announce that EVO France will already be back next year, because I think they kind of had the energy going that's like, oh, this could be the only EVO in France, or like in Europe. Like the next one's gonna be in Singapore. What can we lose?
I think it's because they're signaling that the signups, everything was such a big success that they're gonna continue. I assume so, right? I'm still in like I think it's hype, but I also think that I think that maybe there's a little bit too many evils. Take some of the hype away from me.
I suppose. I think it's just that we already had our own EVO with UFA technically.
Exactly. Dude, one thing, okay, maybe that's just being a boomer. One thing that tilted, like hella tilted me, was that, and I like Rick the Hutto, he's such a nice guy, right? But on stage, he said, oh, Europe never had a big event like this, Europe never had something like EVO, and I'm like, bro,
come on.
How can you say that?
Crazy work.
Yeah, that's a little bit. I think EVO France is super high, but man, that tilted me. What do you mean? We had like UFA, VSF, so many good events with a lot of entries. Can't believe it.
Oh, it's good optioning there from PataChu so far, going into the tire and barrel, getting that wall break, sitting at that one stamina bar, but possibility bonus is kicking over. Sees the PRC, immediately says like, we're not putting up with that. We're just gonna send the Heartbreaker out, get past this potential shenaniganry, and just get that first game in the bag. The Slender goes crazy. Yeah, it's bonkers.
It was like
I don't know.
It was like when they said when TNS made a Tekken bracket and they said, oh, finally there's a Tekken bracket in Europe, and I was like, what do you mean?
Like it's not like, not to throw too much hate NA's way, but like they also kind of just live in their own bubble where they don't really bother to landscape things. Oh wow, reverse fade actually. Holy, hold on, let me put a pin on that for a second there. PataChu is going to be slamming through the wall. No, opting to not use the meter for the wall break. Possibly already had buffered out the action in advance, so it is what it was. But now we're going to go to the RTL, drag him off the wall potentially. Yeah, go for the explosion. Is it enough? Oh my God,
quite enough. Too many guts there, but still one pixel left there for Crillou. Not looking good, but wait a second. Again, this character dishes out damage like nobody's business. And oh, that butt buster.
Yeah, we need to bring back RC scaling off of RC. But yeah, just a Hogbaker ascended. We have a lot of health. I think even the calculus that PataChu went through was like, should this be baited and I hold a massive punish? This is not like. This is not Andros. I'm not about to get bust out with the Save It for National combo that will kill me off of this situation. Big driver whiff, no punish. While Assault able to get a pop busted through. He's doing a nice bit of damage and escorting PataChu towards the corner. Close slash hits nice and hard. And just like that, sending out the gigantic Kai splat against the wall. Get a little bit of meter off the whiffed heat knuckle, but we're down to our possible final interaction. No, just one more will do it actually. PataChu now finding an opening, slamming Crillou against the wall. We're gonna go back the ways we came. Positive meter bonus and the hard knockdown with one stamina bar to work with here. So PataChu is gonna have to mind how he runs this. Okay, but the HPV to escape.
Alright, Crillou get a round on the board. Also, everyone dogpile Stealthy Ninja Man.
That's me and NA. Ooh, dogpile him. NA's person sighted. Get him.
Get him.
Get him.
Oh, baiting out that burst and yeah. Gonna get spend that 1 bar tension to get that heavy knockdown, and again Crillou in a heap of trouble here.
RC just to push the damage a little further while Assault just trying to get as much of it dealt as possible. And now Crillou is down to that final interaction, and with the range that Sin can't play at, this is going to be a mighty challenge for Crillou to mount this comeback. You can already see the extreme patience and respect that PataChu is offering over. Just saying, like, you know what, I'm going to stand over here. Don't need to interact too heavily, and in this case, secure the big driver, go flying in, and find that last hit for PataChu to put himself at 2-0, 1 game away, setting Crillou also down to the loser side. 7,000 pigeons eat this man. Yeah, so with the NA thing is like the EU is very much invisible to them, but at the same time, right, like they've cultivated some really cool events, FF, CEO, Texas Showdown, R.E.V.O, of course, Combo Breaker, TNS for the online sphere. So they have a lot of throwing weight behind them, and it's very much just a privilege to be able to be involved in their platforms in some shape or form. But like,
I wouldn't say.
It's like I get like in EU we're not like a centralized country, so each just kind of wants to do their own thing a bit as well. But there is not like EU's first Tekken or EU's first whatever.
Yeah. I would say I went to Frosty Faustings this year, and that was a hell of a good event. Like one of the best events I've ever been to.
Yeah, I might consider it next year.
It is surprising, at least from Denmark, it's surprisingly cheap flying to Chicago.
It's I checked now. It'll send me back about 600 to fly.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not too bad.
No, absolutely not. I just need to scrounge up some homies because unfortunately, States is acting like 1940 Germany right now.
Yeah. Downstairs.
Oh wow!
Oh, yo, the throw after that PSC Crillou. The flick as well.
Oh, RFC. Oh!
Yeah, Bloodbuster.
Nice. Oh, is it death? Oh, but the RC will do it for sure. And now, Crillou with a chance to stay alive. Oh no, wait, I'm looking at the wrong scoreboard. Crillou gets a game on the board.
You won. See, that's typical Americans in chat, right? They're like, look at me, I'm American.
Please hate me, I'm American.
Okay.
Since you're showing up here and tuning into this, we appreciate you.
You're Belgian now, you're not American.
You're Belgian now.
Yeah. Doesn't count.
So I have party. Yeah, I mean, listen, when you pull up, tune into some EU actions. I got nothing but respect for y'all. So thank you everybody from NA that's tuning in at this time.
Absolutely. It's all in good.
Absolutely. All right, wants to burst out, not holding too much of that pressure. Yeah, good burst optioning there. Doesn't want to suffer the combo pop buster. Footsies, that's footsies. Let's go, RC cashing out some more damage. Stamina bar not coming back on time, but neither is the tension, so it's going to be no hard knockdown for PataChu, but this is a very fine situation to be working with here. Such a life advantage to his name, but the starter from Crillou, and look at the damage already, just going into the heat knuckle. Going to be breaking the wall, going to get that first 50 tension popping over, no hard knockdown, so there's an opportunity for PataChu here to stun to back. But the puzzle meter bonus is ticking over, gets the ground throw. Oh, and the PRC Crillou just firing on all cylinders right now to make this comeback happen.
Crillou definitely woke up. It's like the opposite of what we saw in the other match with Crillou, right? You know, Sobita almost bringing it back against Crillou, and now Krillou's doing the same here. Let's see if we're gonna go to that game 3 or not. PataChu feeling a bit more calculated here, just kind of backing off, but Crillou winning those exchanges. Nice throw.
There's something with the timings that PataChu has on these special the calorie follow-ups. Oh my god. Hold on. Now just some straight hits, but the wild assault just barely not able to connect there. But there's an opportunity now for PataChu. However, the life deficit that he's operating with is so significant, so difficult to make anything happen from. Especially a character like Potemkin has such good reach. Might be some slightly slower normals, but one slight hiccup and you just eat the wrong kind of hit that will just conclude the round right there. From PataChu. Oh, yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at some point, you just gotta flex the big body status on them. Just realize how tanky you are. And then it's okay to just throw out a haymaker here and there and just quickly challenge with some punches. And Crillou now able to bring it back to a 2-2 tied up situation. See a bit of a pause. We're gonna hop into our final game for PataChu versus Crillou. PataChu had started off very strong and confident, but Crillou has been mounting his comeback, so potentially able to send PataChu down to the loser side. The footsies, the 2S punishes on the beak drivers, adding some damage up very nicely here.
Back away again, sending PataChu into this corner.
Nice checks, 2S. Just throw out the big old button there. Keep swinging, hoping that PataChu might accidentally overextend himself at the wrong opportunity, but the HPB PRC into the regular throw there will set PataChu in a very tough situation. However, now very much in control of the pressure, decides to cut it short. No stamina cancels anymore. We've seen Crillou very confidently call that out, and now it's Crillou on set point, making the 3-game reverse sweep very possible. Has burst available, so in a very nice spot as well.
I don't know what just happened there, because those first 2 games were so one-sided, right? Just like Crillou, yeah, just playing out of his mind right now. PataChu struggling to find an opening. Oh, that's a big one though.
Good backdash, able to avoid the Potemkin Buster, gets the tire and barrel out, secures a hard knockdown, and will start generating the resources back thanks to the positive meter bonus. Also enjoying some more stamina to work with.
Fist. Oh, with Mega Fist into the throw. Why not?
Why not? If your character doesn't have a dash, figure out other ways to move close to them fast.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt, and we're gonna get the RC. Yaku. Wait a second.
Is that really all they could write there? So stuck in the corner now, does have that 50 tension. PataChu has to be careful. Crillou has been quite on point with those HPB PRCs to immediately throw out a reversal. We see the blue RC back to back, but the 2P is ready. And now we are on the double Luigi final game, final round between these two players.
Right, good anti-air. Send PataChu all the way to the corner here. Half-Life is lost the pressure. Big counter hit.
Oh,
that's it.
Never mind. That's the way we go out. Pot rounds. Once in a while, it can occur, but very well done by Crillou there, mounting that reverse sweep against PataChu, starting off at a crazy 2-0 explosive opening from PataChu. I was ready to write that off, right? Just like, oh yeah, seed 1 versus seed 5 can happen. PataChu doubler, move along. But no, Crillou just standing 10 toes down, making sure to be respected, and just like that, able to run that 3-game run back, sending PataChu into the loser side.
Interesting, right? How that happened. Interesting here.
Notice.
Yeah, and of course I called PataChu the Symboli Rudolph of EU Strive SaltyEU last week, but maybe, you know, I don't know who's the goat. Maybe Crillou is truly the Ogre Cap of Salty.
All these horse go
Really
references. It really does make me think how glad I am not to play the horse game that has consumed the masses.
Next up, we are going to have 2 of the other strongest players that we have in this region. Of course, it's going to be Milkshake, the Happy Chaos, up against the Resil.
Bedman. Ooh, hold on. I'm just taking a gander at the bracket, and I see a Chloe creeping up on forward. I need this top 8, big dog. Need appearance on stream. We can do it. CrashTF, Rag, should be no problem at all.
Chloe almost got like an awful seeding because they changed the attack to a Chloe.
Not on Twitter, I see. Yeah, I'd have missed it too if I wasn't following her.
Yeah.
beautiful Milkshake, able to get that pressure started. We do enjoy ourselves the compact puppet character. Lychee meet Happy Chaos.
Yeah, we have seen, this matchup looks kind of rough for Bedman, right? But I feel like we have seen Resil, of course, do so well. You know, take Headstomper, for instance, right? Beating Leffen, doing so well against Tiger Pot. So definitely, you know, a matchup that is very playable for Resil. Something that Resil has a lot of experience in, but to make it any easier, and Milkshake is not as easier.
It definitely feels out like one of those quintessential bad matchups where, like, I, as the character, struggle very much to try to close the distance, get my game plan started. Like, the options on my opponent's side are significant enough that it's an absolute chore to get close. But once I do, oh boy, once I do.
Yeah, and this is anti, of course, Happy Chaos behavior, picking the White House. I remember that, you know, Resil was going to do that against Leffen, and they had to change stage.
Yeah, Leffen just judge called. It's like, yo, the stage banned. I will not be playing on it.
It's not really banned, but I kind of get it, right? It's like some of the stages.
Not banned. I thought it was banned. Tiger Pot mentioned. True.
Right. Milkshake 1-0. Quite good here. So, White House not working out.
Yeah, what's the next stage? Good question. Good question. What's the next laggiest stage in the game? Is it the Oscar stage? Because it also has those really like crazy wall breaks. No, we're staying on White House. Oh, just takes the opportunity to quickly load up, especially without focus here. And Resil, realizing as such, does try to advance forward, but it is still Milkshake that navigates his way through. Finds the opening, keeps curb stomping him in towards the corner. Focus into the Deus Ex Machina. That's going to be the full clip reloaded, as well as a significant amount of focus to work off of this hard knockdown that's coming up next as well as a positive meter bonus. Good blocks, however, it gets clipped up at the JS. I think to just burst before the momentum gets a little too significant and too much to handle. However, thanks to the navigation from Resil, is going to find himself a couple of hits, but dropping the combo, unfortunately, putting himself in a PRC position to get air thrown to the ground, and just like that, the RC sees red RC not connect and baits out the burst.
There we go, though. Good start here from Bedman. Counter hit gonna send Resil all the way to the corner, FDing for his life here, but now is cursed. Forced to be shot back into the corner, run up, tap dust, and Deus Ex Machina just to make it even worse here.
But no focus, however, so look at the focus gauge here. We have at least like 1 or 2 more gun actions before it runs out. However, that throw on the wall break situation is a nice addition, and there it is, 50 meter into the super focus. That's what Elden Ring makes, side swaps them against the wall, but doesn't have enough meter, looking for the something instead, but just has the bullets to be able to chase down thanks to the curse.
Focus going down, and very, very nice there, Resil recognizing that, and just manages to get in, but still can't afford to get hit even once here. Good though,
IOC to break away, but still bold enough to mash. Drops the combo. There's the gold burst. Wants to try and close it out right here, right now, and just like that, able to find the last hit required. Milkshake in a 2-0 position, but the trend has been comeback. So is Resil also going to be able to do one in such a nature?
Interesting. Yeah, it's like now I feel like Resil's gonna win 3 in a row. You know what I mean?
We're gonna be here until 11:30. Oh my lord.
It's a good thing we stayed up for EVO, you know?
It is a good thing I stayed up. I didn't even get to finish the CF because it ran so late. I just went to bed because I have to be working. I have jobs and shit.
Yeah, I actually, it's so dire. I was up watching all of EVO, so I went to bed at like I went to bed 9 a.m. ish.
Oh, you had today off, no?
I had today off, yeah. But tomorrow I have to be at work at like, it's a little bit later. It's like one of those kind of meetings all day kind of day at like some hotels. So it's gonna be chill. But it's like I gotta be there at like 8:30 in the morning, and it takes about an hour to get there. So.
Oh, good. Great heavens. There it is, Resil. Solid signs of life, able to take a very confident round off of Milkshake. Is this a omen of what's to come already? Dragging Milkshake towards the corner here. See all the tension being used to try and get whatever push block he can, but not possible. And Resil activating the install here. Oh, but the challenge, however, the bomb head able to get the lick back instead.
Yeah, ooh, there we go. Pressure in the FD coming out from Resil, but again, oh! That's rough.
Yeah, but I mean, it's cool you backdash. That was really awesome, but you forget you play against a public character. Oh my goodness. Focus up. The NSxC Machina going to be doing a lot of unburstable damage here. Shouldn't be enough to kill just yet. Dire health situation for Resil with the hard knockdown.
But first there, feeling like a hero, the YRC.
Oh! That's footsies. Just barely outside of the YRC range there, and just hits him with the freaking crazy work.
ThatWave. Not a lot of bullets left though in the chamber, and again concentration going down as well. So what, doesn't matter, we're just gonna get that hit anyways, and push that all the way up again.
Danger warning. Oh, the same side! Resil expecting the cross up, but how unfortunately just the slight difference in spacing has the game decide otherwise that you need to be instead blocking the same side. Gets the NSxC Machina knockdown, but very low on the focus gauge. Has to mind how he routes his combos. Still though, PRC from Resil to get the confirm, splats him against the wall, breaks through, and slowly but surely chipping away at this life deficit that he finds himself in.
Looking rough, both players with a burst, and it's gonna be Milkshake.
Oh no, just able to barely get the scratch out there. Just the RC off of, wait, was that a guard crush on RC and then you just get a guaranteed hit? But, huh? Maybe. Like,
Well,
unless...
you called it. You called the YoKai. It's gonna be 2-1. And
Oh no.
yeah, we're gonna be here until 12. Gonna be
gonna be here
midnight
till
when we're
12.
done, and you're gonna like it.
The internal balance of TO/commentary where it's, you have to be very engaged, be very excited for brackets taking very long because of constant comeback actions. But hey, listen, if Resil can pull it off and ends up winning, it will be all worth it.
Actually, it's good because losers bracket still isn't ready, so it's actually as it's supposed to be. We are actually in very good time today.
Yeah. I think typically we do end up starting earlier if the beginning portion of the bracket isn't streamed. Alright, good opener here for Milkshake. Able to get the burst out from Resil. Now just backing away slowly. Still though, has to be careful to not end up finding himself into the corner, because we've seen before the desperation to try and escape the Bedman pressure. Using all that tension gauge for FDing leads to very little results, and just like that, you're going to be the victim of all this strike throw pressure that Resil is throwing at you.
FDing here for his life. Milkshake gonna get out. Very, very nice there with the air dash. Big counter hit. Not enough tension for an overdrive, but still building up a lot of resources here.
Bomb. YRC going unblocked, so Resil looking to find a quick mix up there, but Milkshake respecting it, just back dashes away, making sure to be on a guaranteed side instead of being victim to a left-right from Resil. And now we're on that final hit, the 5HS, to once again secure the set point here against Resil. Is it enough to close it out though?
course. Very, very scary here. One stick attention for Milkshake. Gonna get, again, the Dark Soldier roll there. Such a potent mix-up. Loved all the changes. And, oh! The backdash, again, kind of catching Resil out there, right? Thinking, okay, we got the whiff. Now I can press, never mind.
Happy kills.
Gonna go all or nothing on the install here. And something big from Resil. The bomb head. Again, projectiles coming out, but gonna get that big counter hit into Deus Ex Machina. And that is gonna be all she wrote. Milkshake. 3-1.
Lights him up. Sending him down to the loser's side. We love this Happy Chaos character. It just reminds me of some like thing that just peeves me so badly. Is there's a friend I play fighting games with, and what she'll do is she'll just be like, "Oh, this character looks really cool, teehee," and then it's suspiciously a very top tier character. I'm like, and she's telling me swear down that no, she does it because they look cool. You gotta trust me. Happy Chaos, Izanami for sure because they look great. Yeah. I see the way you move. It's same thing in Granblue. Pick on Blue Celes. I have yet to see her on a trash character based off their looks.
Yep, there we go. And you know that is crazy because usually the low tier characters are a little bit cooler. So.
Ooh.
Right. But yeah, ThatWave now will be on stream again up against Cuenca. So should be interesting. I assume ThatWave is gonna start with the Soul this time around.
A little bit of that tournament life on the line. Oh no, Chloe getting 3-0 by Crash. Dodge. All right. Top 32 though, still very good stuff.
Absolutely. And almost full top 8. We just need Rack and Crash fighting right now for the final spot in our top 8. That's 2 players we haven't seen at all today. So one of them gonna get that stream slot, and the rest, of course, we have seen. Pretty interesting here. ThatWave, good stuff, making it into top 8, of course, was seeded as number 10. We had to make one upset. And
yeah, let's see. So what's the wave? No, the Johnny start. Okay, we are adamant on this.
Interesting. I mean, maybe feeling like there's something in this matchup that's nice, right? Nice enough to try and pick the Johnny, or maybe it's just, you know, if you are serious about swapping to a character more permanently, then it makes sense to pressure test in hard matches, right? I think that's
certainly.
Perfectly.
Yeah, like we'll be playing against opponents that frequently have had to face off against Johnny, so they know what to look for and they know what to punish, and it'll generally get you if you are, aware of these things. Like, it's a two-way street type of action, but yeah, if you are aware, then you will know how to not accidentally fall yourself or put yourself into like gimmicky Johnny choices. And I think that's kind of the value in playing high-level opponents while picking up a new character, instead of just going, oh, let's aim a little lower for a bit because I'm not going to be optimal and stuff. You end up slopping more than you'd like.
Yeah, exactly right. You can't get away with the same amount of slop in high-level players, and that's a really good way to improve, because you kind of start to realize, okay, this kind of offense is not working. I can't just flowchart here.
Yep.
I think if you take Xrd as a good example, right? Like some characters, they have some Gatlings that you can IB, and if you don't IB, then it's really, really good. But if you get IB'd, you die. And good players will absolutely IB, right? So you can't just mash.
Yep.
It's not exactly the same as R.E.V.O, of course, but there are similar things against players who don't know. If you just kind of block stream them forever, and if they do know, then GG's.
It almost certainly is, and already we're seeing the new character struggles off against Cuenca, who I wonder if Cuenca's ever decided to dabble in another character, or like you said before in the stream, that a true die-hard Ino enjoyer.
Yeah, I've never seen Cuenca on a different character. And they've been joining Salty since season 1. For a long time.
Jeez.
And you know, when you are able to make Tabate with Ino in super stacked brackets like this, then I do need to change.
Absolutely. Now, we do have to mind our approach here. Yeah, just one little hit with the wrong moment there, especially with a character like I know with the hover dash, it makes it very difficult for you to approach in certain situations. Like you do have other toolings like stroke to be able to lower profiles, but he's oh, the footsies, let's go, quick shimmy, able to blow up a throw attempt there from Cuenca, has him trapped into the corner, tries to go for the 6B, but a slight delay, able to catch the recovery portion. Look at the jump out, goes for the dive kick, just escape from the corner, there's the stroke. Looking for a
Pressuring in, again, another one not working out. There we go though, Cuenca. And be able to, who are you getting at there, unfortunately, Cuenca. But you know what, we're just gonna go right back into it.
Corner, but both players just kind of trading positions, not really all too strong at gluing the other down, and ThatWave able to find the footing here and take the first game on his Johnny. Yep. Very good stuff here.
Yeah, and I just looked it up. Cuenca has joined Salty 54 times. Out of...
Damn.
Well, we're more likely we're probably on like 170 in reality because of all the 99 point whatever. But
yeah.
But still, it's like maybe like at least a little less than a third, and always played Eno, right? So that's a lot of Eno.
That's a lot of Eno. Oh, footsies. Her Brock's interactions there. Cuenca is bullying ThatWave in towards the corner, but we see the beautiful escape there and immediately going for the aggressive burst. Wants to maintain momentum, keeping ThatWave trapped in the corner, but we see some lovely mash outs. But nothing major to come out of from Cuenca just yet. Oh, sorry, by ThatWave. Apologies. Footsies coming out, nice punish. 6P to just challenge back, making sure to not get caught up into the Johnny shenanigans with a close slash, able to just barely clip Cuenca, but no punish. Still though, getting the RC, but no pushing towards the corner. Might have been able to kill off the wall break there.
Instead, it's the stroke that's going to connect, and Cuenca.
Yeah. Unfortunate movement error there, just to slide it a little too deep and getting us accidental side swap instead of just pushing it deeper into the corner. Wall splat, and super out. Get that hard knockdown as well as that positive meter bonus to operate with. Wave does have the burst available and he's going to have to use it sooner than later. Right now, he's going to have to hang on and watch. A lot of health is being taken away yet again into a hard knockdown. OTG burst. Now has to watch out for the safe jump, but splatted. Red RC, one final hit. And we're just going to hang on to it as Cuenca ties it up, I suppose.
And let's see, right? Is ThatWave going to change, or will ThatWave do it for the culture and stick on the Johnny to get that on the Tabate image? There we go.
Might be able to... Oh, what is it? Yeah, sticking to the Johnny. I felt that would be the idea because it hasn't been too rough into Cuenca, right? Like compared to playing Ruby Prison, where she just came out of the gate swinging and there was just absolutely no opportunity for him to interact. That's when ThatWave decided, like, all right, I gotta get back onto the main action here. But so far, there's been some plenty back and forth between these two players, and that's ideal for the learning condition.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, LPL does put you in a situation where you have to kind of know a lot of the knowledge checks. And the defense will be character specific, right? So while Eno does have some things like that, I would say you're playing neutral maybe a little bit more, right?
Right.
So you can reinforce your game a bit better if you're not used to the character. We're gonna connect the the FD just slightly putting Cuenca out of range and just the drop.
Oh, ThatWave, no, just barely dropping the misfinder there, and that's going to be Cuenca now 1 round away from taking the lead over ThatWave. However, ThatWave is starting off nice and strong, has him already trapped into the corner, tries to fly in. Able to get a punish on the stroke attempt there, but yet again, the stroke, able to low profile into the far slash. Now, oh wow, coast to coast, word? Ooh.
Resil.
Joseph. Oh, red RC. Yeah, wants to get a quick side swap action going, but barely missing the Asenga. Cuenca PRCing just to get the quick zigzag dive kick action. And that's both burst from both players out off the table. Kind of not what ThatWave wants to be doing. And here's to mount that comeback in the next round. Does get the throw to interrupt. Quick card set, back and forth the shimmying. The dive kick to escape the corner.
Pressuring in, and the low gonna connect, and Cuenca now in the lead 2-1. Oh.
Yeah, looking really, really solid here. Wonder what if ThatWave is going to stick on to the Johnny now as the you know, it's still pretty decently close. Yeah, okay, we're gonna run it with the Johnny all the way, live or die. Sees that this is a prime moment to just get that Johnny rep in, play against an opponent that is that right amount of strong to properly keep you in check from before you sort of dive into nonsense.
And again, as we talked about right now, you're really pressure testing this new character. Because back against the wall, you're not going to go back to your old main, you're actually going to just ride it out.
Absolutely. Our crush does find a quick low. That's going to be the burst there from Cuenca. Wants to keep the lead as much as possible. That includes the round lead. Near the wall splat, but no meter for the hard knockdown. And look at the situation that Cuenca finds himself in. A Johnny with 200 meter already using the BRC, but gets the falling JK. Top of the other side again, backdash BRC, chases down, but gets blown up by the misfire. It's going to be a nice grip of damage, but it shouldn't just be killed just yet. Oh, big 2S. First there, quite heroic, but you do have to secure this round now, because if it goes to another one, just like so, with Cuenca on set point, and you without burst, it is a very, very painful situation to find yourself in.
Final chance here for ThatWave to make waves in this bracket. It's back.
Jabbing, slide against the wall, does get the super out. That's going to be a hard knockdown. Not the crazy amount of damage, but it's the piling up of resources that matters here. The 5HS able to get the dive kick, and that's the instant burst from Cuenca. Sees the screen position at hand, does go for the straight stroke. Has RC to be able to confirm some more damage off of it. Is enough to get the wall splat? It is, but that shouldn't be enough to kill just yet. Positive meter bonus ticking yet again. We're going to be getting that 50 meter, possibly even the burst function, but some crazy trade is going to work out in Cuenca's favor. And that's going to be the 3-1 victory, eliminating ThatWave from the bracket.
Yeah. Really good showing though still from ThatWave, and that's just gonna be how it is. Also, reminder chat, please. We have the match Reno. We have match Reno codes. They have not all been claimed. I'll cry if you don't.
And we can give them a bit of leeway because start a little later than usual, but we've seen you lock in. We believe in you, chat.
And speaking of locking in, of course, a Crash locking in, making that top 8. Go up against Sobeater here, so we can have another Johnny.
Johnny action does not stop. For all of you Johnny lovers, we got plenty to go around.
Good showing from France today.
Isn't it always a good showing from France? They do have a very, very strong population of Strive players.
I mean, mean, yeah. Oh, what, 3 French players to bait today. That's pretty good. Usually it's like 2, right? Usually it's 3, I guess. 3 is pretty common.
Yeah, something around that ballpark. CrashTF from La France.
I hope Crash is gonna pick Johnny as well. We need more people to pick Johnny. We need the discourse on the top 8 image.
Just all these Johnnies, people
All
just quote
Johnny.
tweeting like, I see a trend. It's time for an uncomfortable discussion with the Strive community about Johnny. We might have to buff him.
Yeah. Also, it's first time, by the way, that Crash makes top 8 in Salty.
Oh.
Woo. Oh yeah.
Well, congratulations. Making it onto the big old picture that gets tweeted out and flooding my notifications every week.
Where you usually you get the real character on there.
Mm-hmm. Your real character at the mercy of Ace's interpretation of it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be the Baiken. Been a while since we actually seen the Baiken pop up. We've had several strong Baikens, but as of late they've been MIA and.
It's interesting. It's also been a while since I last saw Crash in Soul, right? So one that travels a lot, definitely gotten a lot better, and maybe I assume I'm not alone that every year after watching EVO you're kind of like, all right, maybe I should play fighting games a little bit more.
It's the what is it? The major blues every time.
Yeah.
Even if you watch it, right? It's just, the bug gets in there. It's like, oh, I need to grind out. That was a good ass insert game, and I just need to. I need to be as good.
Yeah.
Challenge on the card set, but SaltyEU taking the slightly minus frames there to just avoid it instead, and just all that movement blindsiding Crash, able to secure that first round in their name. Oh, the whip punish there. From SaltyEU, able to just keep Crash pinned into the corner. Look at the damage already on the board. Wall break, however, no super for the hard knockdown still. Crash has the burst available, but the slide delay on the approach from the air as well as the time stone effect. Making it very tricky to end the air. SaltyEU, though the Johansson able to catch him from behind. Whoa.
Oh, the black shield. Tossing as well, the pressuring in here. Attack, but again, it is just Crash with all the pressure in the world. Oh, that's a big whiff.
Oh, yeah, just a run up, slight delay, punish. Beautiful stuff there by SaltyEU. A very clinical first game going their way.
I like that. I like that from Crash, though. Hitting it all on that parry, right? Just
might as well. You might as well try to interact on that final bit of health. Chances are, right, like you saw, SaltyEU does respect that you do have options, and you may even be able to turn that against them, and simply just mash, take control of the block string. I think, I mean, it's a very scum behavior to do in some other games, but most certainly when you have an opponent that's sitting there blocking out, expecting you to go for a reversal, a DP, a parry, that you instead just throw them. I see a slight French crew pulling up to cheer on their countrymen. Nice. Go to win on the round start there. A little bit of back and forth, not too much health gone either way, and just feeling each other out at the current interval. But the Kabari hit, and that's enough for SaltyEU. But the 6P on the Johansson there, beautifully done. Hounds Crash close to the wall. Ooh.
That throw. Oh, you Johnson, yes sir.
Yes sir. A full-on grind the wall splat into the super. Don't think it should be enough to kill, but still is a very good situation with the Crash, hard knockdown, positive meter bonus, ticking. Well, oh, just trying to set up the Kabari yet again, but the backdash timing slightly off perhaps. Now it is Sophie's turn to BRC, able to get the card set, looking for the what? Hold on.
All tied up. Oh, not all tied up. First round, so.
I saw the parry attempt there from Crash. Huh.
Crash kind of struggling to find a way in here. Right, spending that burst, saying, you know what, I had enough of that pressure, but right back into it we go. Yikes.
BRC forward.
And that's the thing, right? Even if you make it, you know, first time you make it into top 8, if you make it into top 8, it's gonna not just be killers, it's gonna be, you know, the killers in the region. It is
The people we talk about in EU.
That's also how you get better, right? Get pressure tested
definitely.
against insanely talented players, and it's gonna be a 2-0 now. Crash has to find a way back here, and we have seen plenty comebacks today, so definitely not, you know, out of the realm of possibility, but it's going to be difficult.
I think it's interesting because peeping around to some of the other top 8ers, right? It's definitely some solid showing for online brackets, but none in the region of Salty's numbering. So interesting how that this is just the bracket of choice.
Yeah.
On a Monday even. The other ones are like on weekends and stuff.
I like the way online brackets work. It makes no sense usually. Like which ones are popular. I swear. You know, I've been hosting Tekken for like 8 years or something, and it never really got that popular. And it's on Saturday, like prime time.
Yeah, and then you host Strive Monday evening, and it's like, yeah, this is it. This is the shit right here. Let's go.
Yeah, it makes no sense. But what makes sense is that Crash needs to log in because it's going to be a set point here for SoBeater. I get the tether. Nice. Another one. Just doing it all over again here.
Tether just happened to expire. Should be able to just get a tether combo going, but Crash is opting to just get some pressure instead. Half health off of SoBeater, but ready to challenge though. This time it could catch the card set, not being able to RC it. He connects, slowly but surely chipping away the health table. We see SoBeater challenge. And there's a bait, I believe. Oh! Oh!
Also, thank you very much, 12, for the gift sub. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Did you pop up? Did you get an ace? I saw it once. It was crazy. Nice.
Stick of tension. Sending about that overdrive. Hard knockdown now. Crash. Final chance here to stay alive in the bracket.
See, the block on the TK misfiner, but still trapped in the corner, and there it is. So fine too. Oh no, a little bit of an might have been a save, or might have just been a burst bait. But instead, vaults on forward, gets right into your grill, and just chucks you for the win. 3-0 there for SoBeater. And the losers run alive.
But again, really, really big shout outs to Crash making the first ever top 8 on Salty. Good shit. And hell yeah, 12. Yeah, I think this game is luckily quite easy to learn, at least at a base level, right? I feel like it's one of those games that's very easy to get into. And then
by design.
Yeah, by design, yeah. And then as you progress, you realize how degenerate some of the things are, and then that's when it becomes difficult, right?
This is definitely one of the ways to put it. I think it's that when you start out in a game like Strive, there's a lot of hectic things that happen on the screen, and you can find yourself being blown up a lot of the times. And then as you improve, you start being able to make that a lot more compact and just find as much control as you can within this game. And really, you kind of just become a pressure cooker where there's going to be situations where you can really just explode on a person. And that's where you see the the infamous just like Strive games where it's like, okay, somebody just blows completely up and it's just like top level players we're talking about.
Yeah. It's like, I would say, you know, for instance, me, I don't really practice it, apart from when it launched. I'm just kind of playing it on and off sometimes at locals, and still I can put up a fight against a lot of players, because, again, it's very intuitive to play. You know, I even beat tournament veteran Volton on stream, even though his hands were cold, but...
Hey, you should have come prepared.
I've also beat Marissa on stream, you know.
Facts, let's go. But yeah, most certainly, like you said, 12 GG Strive is indeed the best of them to hop on with how much it has been built from the ground up to support a new generation of fighting game players, as opposed to the old, which is iteration upon iteration of prior games. So there's a lot of homework for you to delve into.
It is nice, right? That there's the option to have games where you, at least at a base level, it doesn't require that much to play, right?
Yeah, although it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I've been loving a bit of Marvel lately.
Dude, I'm so hyped for Token.
Yeah, for real, that game looking awesome already.
I still think my favorite top 8 from EVO was Marvel 2. Dude, I love it.
I didn't catch that, but I heard it's like people were really infatuated by just the neutral decisions in that game.
I mean, Marvel is fun because it's so degenerate and unbalanced that one hit just wins you the round. It's like one hit into unblockable 50-50.
Yeah, straight in the blender you go and never leave. It's just a real, it's like a game that's fully carried by its community, because you try and drop something like that nowadays, like an Impact, and everyone's like, no, I'm good, man.
They'll be like, that's slot, dude.
Yeah, I was like, I'm good. You don't keep that over there. Cuenca here taking that first round off of PataChu, able to already showing off some like really good screen control, catching him out on a few options. But sometimes we gotta be a bit too careful when we pull the trigger to dash forward that we don't accidentally go face first into a big driver, like that, you know, low profile into some of these far slash normals. Trapped in the corner for the time being. See, yeah, we see, like now we see PataChu checking for that that stroke, throwing out the 2S, but also, you know, a little bit of baiting going on there, because you throw out a 2S a couple times, and then your opponent's like, oh, well, look, they're clearly looking for stroke, so I'm gonna do another thing, and that's when they catch you, because they're like, ah, that's the option I was looking for.
All tied up here.
Certainly.
PataChu, of course, has won the last, how many Salties? Like 4 in a row, I think. Yeah. But I feel like today is a little bit more stacked than it has been recently. It's quite nice. Pressure
yeah,
in
it's definitely
here.
Nice. I do look out for a demon time PataChu, because we did see that last week. PataChu was like, I'm on a revenge streak right now. Oh, that's not something you want to whiff there, and immediately Cuenca capitalizing as much as possible. The wall splat is super beautifully done. Look at that red bar on the side of PataChu. Look at the hard knockdown, positive meter bonus, but we're just going to get the gold burst out, get our own positive meter bonus rocking.
YoKai there spent to get the pressure. Good block on the overhead. The flag shield had enough. Oh my days, that
Ooh.
Good defense
Okay,
from
Cuenca. Stuff here, taking that first game, and it is quite tight here, but even then we saw some really strong rounds coming out from PataChu, and Cuenca just locked in, gritted his teeth, and was able to mount that comeback despite the doomed odds of a very, very healthy Sin just standing across the screen being like, yeah, just do your triangle dash. See how good it is to try and approach me using that.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
over again. Cuenca has really been on point today. Forcing out that early burst from PataChu. Of course, you build up burst quite fast in this game, so it's not the biggest of deals, but it does mean that Cuenca has a little bit more leeway now to pressure.
Yeah, and also you have a bit of that security to be able to just cash out a little harder on some of your strings without the fear of it being denied from you, right? And the resource lost. That's knocked down. Unfortunately, the timing on the note a little off, but gets the air throw. OTG, but the backdash, BRC able to throw Cuenca into the corner instead and connect the overhead just shy of the 50 tension mark there for the hard knockdown from the super. So the BRC 5P just to check him, put it back down to the ground, slide him against the wall, possibly we do, but
it's not enough. It's not enough. That will be more than enough though, and yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like the lightning.
The lightning. Yeah, just imagine if you had just slightly more meter. Very unfortunate there for Cuenca.
Imagine if your character did any damage whatsoever. It's like
I shudder to think of a character like Aino doing damage and having the mix-up she does. Like, I mean, thank goodness.
I mean, they gave Millia damage. You know what I mean? So
she doesn't have damage, no? Like, or does she?
Yeah, after you got the new wall bounce move, hand. Got damage now.
I thought the joke was like she didn't have damage even with that, or like she had and they got rid of it. So like, ooh, we don't like that.
Ooh, there we go, just air dashing into that. PataChu in some trouble. We are seeing to get out of harm's way. We just are seeing for our life here, but the anti.
That's unfortunate timing there. Like seeing some immaculate footsies happening there, just some interesting hitbox interactions, but just to end it all off by flying head first into an anti-air is oof.
All right.
Man.
Oh. Game number 3. Is this going to be the first set of this evening that goes back and forth instead of a reverse sweep or just like a washout?
We might actually finally get a close game that's not, a reverse sweep. I like that.
Yeah. We can see an evolving narrative instead of just one player getting tired.
Combo into the super, gonna get that hard knockdown, a lot of tension as well for their efforts. Building up, dashing in. What an anti-air though from Cuenca. Oh, sorry, from PataChu. PataChu always so good, man, on Sin to just catch the opponent out the air, but doesn't matter this time around. First round quick.
Yeah, Sin definitely has some beautiful tools to be anti-airing. Of course, has that premier 6P to just call that out. But also that 5P, right? It doesn't hit crouchers, and it checks right at that shoulder height, which is perfect for when your opponents are able to just slightly prop themselves up at a low altitude, and that's just where you can strike and even get a combo off of it, next to it being an air hoop.
Sticks a butter though for Cuenca. Kind of similar situation to last time around, right? You get that. Oh no!
Megalovania caught PataChu a little on the... beautifully done. Good recognition there. Good stuff.
Alright.
Cuenca taking the lead again. 2-1. One away from actually eliminating the hot streak champion, PataChu, from this week's Salty. Can we pull it out? Or we'll even see the elf out from PataChu. It's been a minute since we've seen that character, and typically it's the vibe in these back to the wall type situations.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Elfeld was like a, is Elfeld gonna be buffed like Sin kind of situation, right? Will Sin be nerfed? And then it turned out Sin was just a better character, and then we go to Sin full time.
Mankind knew that they...
Yeah, I think there's angles definitely where you can kind of consider, okay, oh my goodness, that was so good. Oh, beat driver, yes. Maybe Demon Time PataChu has awakened, so Cuenca doesn't need to let this all go to his head just yet, has plenty of rounds to play out.
Building up, almost at 2 sticks, and what a answer here, the perfect from PataChu, saying, you know what, I
enough lollygagging. We need to We need to push this script along.
Second big counter hit. PataChu backdashing, but the only way that's gonna, the only place gonna put you is in the corner. And
yeah, we haven't seen that wild assault option on block coming out from Cuenca, so something most certainly catching PataChu off guard. It's like that. Would have possibly closed it out, looking for the 6P on the dive kick, but just the slight air stall, giving him a little bit of that forward drift. Ooh! Combo, very nice, and Cuenca now on that set point. PataChu does have the full burst gauge, but Cuenca isn't too far off from his own. And looking mighty fine for Cuenca here to actually be able to eliminate PataChu, and it's already a strong start. There's the burst before the wall break could happen. Oh!
hit. So much damage here. No hard knockdown, but still that was like 60%. Yikes.
Oh, clutch RC, but that's not. Oh no! And good enough for PataChu to get the kill here. It does have one stamina cancel. Splats against the wall.
Quite enough.
Just barely short from the Tyrant barrel. Down to that final pixel here. Cuenca has to spend every last bit of tension going for the FD. Less getting chipped out, but yeah, that's a situation to be expected. It's in with a lot of health. You down to your final touch. Trying to approach with your triangle dash where all you can do is go diagonal. He just has to throw out the big old stick in your face.
It's going to be all tied up, 2-2. So we were indeed going to go to that final game 5 here, but who's going to take it?
Who is going to take it? I still think it's very much in Cuenca's books. And it would be quite the impressive showing, deserve it of a mega pop-off. 5P just doing so much work there for PataChu. Might have this timing down now as well. Not getting the wall splat, but has him trapped in the corner, looking to just chase down. Locking him in, but the footsies again, getting his whiff punishes, the 2S, not able to reach just far enough.
Yeah. I think that's one thing about the top players, right? The way that they use RC to make stuff safe and neutral, or even to, find angles that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise on offense. That's like the part that's next level, right? That's something that's so hard to learn when, you have to do it intuitively. And again, it is just PataChu with a huge round start here.
It's not too bleak yet for Cuenca. 5P? Catching out the stroke? I don't think that's how that move was supposed to, I don't think that's how that interaction was supposed to go down, but nevertheless, PataChu capitalizing, getting that close slash, air hit no less, and just tidies it up. Nice and simple and fast. It's gonna go
PataChu
2 against Cuenca. And Jaeger with a sub for that as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And yeah, that means PataChu is gonna go into our top 4 here. Staying alive just barely. It was looking a little bit shaky, but you know what? We make do. Doesn't matter.
We move.
And that means we are gonna have Resil against Sopeter. Another team kill here. Oh, an anonymous gifter. Thank you very much. And congrats to Cutler. Appreciate it. Damn, a lot of subs today. Crazy. Finally, I can afford that yacht that I've been meaning to get. My third one, of course. All that. Yeah, Resil up against Sopeter next. Gonna be a rough match here. I believe last time they played, I do think Resil took out Sopeter. I'm just quickly gonna grab a drink. So, be right back.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
box. Oh, okay. Interesting interaction there. Just barely get the back end there, but still, SaltyEU, they're just big chilling at the current moment. Fading away. Just looking for whatever option they can find to try and anti-air Resil, but making a real difficult challenge of it. But still, in the end, despite all the attempts, able to just maintain the right amount of distance that not in a position for Resil to get a punish or anything going.
Jump in there. Get that J. Gonna break the wall, heavy knockdown, a lot of tension. Gotta be building up as well for SaltyEU, pressuring in. FD coming out. For Resil, but will that be enough? No sir, it will not. And we're just gonna go downstairs yet again.
Oh, chase down. Oh, the 5P to BRC, but a little too spicy. However, just the right amount of spacing. And Misfiner to find its target. So be able to secure that first game.
Yep.
Now it's a question of, can Resil find the adaptation?
And you know, these two, they've played up against each other so much. So I feel like we're already probably at that layer, you know, 5 neutral. So surely, you know, Soap will have some sort of adaptation.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Let's see.
Certainly hope so. Already we see a very strong opener here from SaltyEU. Resil pinned against the wall, already half health gone, not enough meters to be able to build. He built in those first, like, what is it, 7 seconds? The damage was being dealt, but now, seeing that full 100 tension, finds the PRC, quick hit, and that's going to be the burst from Resil. Believe even a chance in this round, but does find the hit. Possibly get it rolling. YRC, get off the
Oh. Called Resil pressing there, and yeah, it's gonna be rough. YRC the other way around, and very aggressive burst from SaltyEU for sure. I'm sure this round is in the books, and there we go, the tap 5D.
Yeah, even when you got like a very solid life lead, sometimes it might feel a little bit bad to let that burst rip, but with a whole other round at your disposal to possibly lose and take it into a final round, you have that sort of leeway to build that burst gauge back up. As well as with Potemkin bonus, man. No worries about it.
Building up here. Dashing in, just using that ERC immediately to just get in right. And Resil getting forced to block in this situation, and it's not looking good. We're gonna get another super, another hard knockdown. Spill it out here.
Joseph. Boom. Down to the final good hit here from Soap. And the TK fighter, good luck trying to see that one. Will take it. SaltyEU 2-0 right now, 1 away from eliminating Resil from the bracket.
Alright, good stuff. But again, tonight it feels like you go down 2-0. Alright, that's my cue to make it 2-2, you know what I mean?
It's time for it's demon time. It's demon time. So we'll see if that's something that Resil can channel in that Satsui no Hara, right, for a opportunity. But currently we're seeing SaltyEU still very much in control. Just that immaculate spacing out of reach from possible challenge attempts from Resil's side. We see a lot of 6P being thrown out now, hoping to get that upper body invul to interact with some of these far-reaching normals from Johnny, but it doesn't lead to a whole lot compared to what Resil's SaltyEU is able to get out of it.
And PRC. At this time, Soap. Oh, that explosion connects? No way, just blowing up that YRC.
And alright, okay. Maybe demon time for Resil, no hard knockdown, so we're back to interacting with the neutral. Still though, SaltyEU able to catch him out with the card. TK Misfiner split against the wall, and Senga Buster down to the final pixel, just shy of the meter, able to get that for the remaining damage required to kill, and the 6k for the chase down. Soap Eater, set point. For the air explosion. Let's find out too far to be able to get the cut on the card for a pickup. Still, Resil is now without, or at least a very low burst gauge. Limited amounts of opportunities to escape. Does get a slight bit of footsie action there. Far Slash able to just beat out that of Johnny before it becomes active, and a beautiful opener here. Could be laying on quite a bit of hurt, but shoots the J just straight away. You want to see any kind of shenanigans coming out into this Bedman pressure.
Yeah, and I don't know how Soap Eater does it. I feel like every single reversal super Soap Eater has connected in this tournament. It's crazy, man. The timing on that reads immaculate. But that's a round for Resil, staying alive.
And they make up for the fact of the earlier deflect shield that now you have a bit more life to play back and forth, looking for an opportunity to regain that burst gauge. But so far, a lot of wild assaults being used here. Why? So also finding the opening, and humongous amount of damage being dealt out there. 6k the chase down. Sets out the other super. Just wants to make sure that much damage has been dealt before the burst mid-gauge becomes active. And now, you're going to have to use that burst during the block string. And Fuzzash, Red RC, not able to get that final pickup. Does keep Resil locked in the corner for the time being, just sending out this misfire. But that JS finds its mark. Ooh, unfortunately, Resil does knock him out of the corner. Is not able to carry him to the other side, but still with the knockdown, able to find the install.
One pixel at a dream. Whoa! It's gonna connect. Huh.
That's a bit. Burst instantly. No baits. And just a DK misfire yet again to finish it out. I am so surprised that Resil wouldn't go for the jump block there after the close slash, considering that that is something that Soap Eater most definitely is very eager on acquiring. Might have just been a slight lapse, like caught between the options, because he did go for that close slash, and then it just kind of stopped there.
Interesting, right, how that happened, but, you know, that's going to be it, and it is going to be Soap moving on into our loser semis up against the PataChu. So you know that one's going to be a banger. But first, we do have some unresolved things from the winner side of things. It is going to be Crillou up against Milkshake.
Unresolved drama.
Yeah. Of course, Crillou playing out his mind today, taking out.
Taking out cans in your room.
I got thrown a postcard.
Oh.
Me.
Made it quite a thunk. That was quite a hefty postcard.
It hit a can.
Oh, okay. Good aim.
I'm just very confused because it's just like a postcard, but there's nothing. It says nothing. Like it's from my friend that sends postcards, but it says "Happy Summer" on the front, and then there's no text on it.
Enough said. Happy summer.
Yeah. Alright, but Crillou, let's see.
Yeah, also a bit of a rough start here, but thankfully, right, this matchup is pretty funny because on one hand, like Happy Chaos just has so much dominance in the neutral, in the pressure game, but the damage is just always a little lacking. Especially against a character like Potemkin, who just can soak up so many hits, where all he needs is just one solid opportunity to just get his game plan started, and Milkshake is beholden only to the system mechanics to try and escape it. Very good taco kick. That's going to be the burst coming out from Crillou. An opportunity to play it back now. We just see some gradual footsies here from Milkshake, just playing it a little slow, but 6P. Catch him out, put him in the corner. There's the Garuda. Yeah, the threatening of the PRC, the Hammerfall, just unpunished by Milkshake.
And again, this matchup is another one where you're thinking, okay, you know, it's going to be pretty rough for the Potemkin, but I feel like Andros has shown that, you know, once Potemkin gets in, this character, a.b.a, is going to struggle a little bit.
Yeah, it's one of those typical matchups we described earlier, where this character has struggles in the ability to get in, but once he gets in, it's like, oh my god, what do I do? PRC delay. The free psych out Milkshake, not able to get the full conversion, however, so an opportunity here for Milkshake to make the comeback. Backdashes on the gunshot. See the gun pull out and the stow. Good throw tech on the run-up attempt there.
Backdashing away here. Big life lead from Crillou, but it is Milkshake. Gonna get some damage from the board here. Deus Ex Machina to cash out. That trip downstairs. A lot of bullets, a lot of concentration. Ooh. Doesn't matter. Just sit down, bro.
Slammed. Duff. My goodness, there.
Eesh.
But it's exactly as you described it, right? This the Potemkin character can most certainly do work into the Happy Chaos. It may look bleak for a very long time, but it's, you know, just one solid interaction. And the sequence after is what all takes.
Did you see the the console there? What was going on?
Wait, what happened?
Crillou got booted out, and Potemkin was still picked, even though Crillou was running around in the lobby. That was weird.
Ooh.
And they swapped sides. Can't believe it.
The Potemkin hive mind, the AI that's in control. Yeah, they swapped sides. They hate you personally.
It's a you know, it was some kind of next level ploy to get P1. Are you a P1 or P2 enjoyer in 2D games? Because in Tekken, side matters quite a bit, but I feel like people don't care it that much in 2D games.
Normally it doesn't matter to me, except when I play Naoto and CF, because I can't for the life of me do this P2 side combos, and that's purely down to how I grip my stick. It just makes core circle backs a little weirder to do, because the motion I do for it is I kind of just clench my fist, and that action just does the core circle.
See, I think I'm weird. You know, I'm P1 Tekken, that's kind of normal. In 2D games, I actually prefer P2. Because for some reason, I feel like it's easier to DP on. I never mess it up on P2. On P1, I mess it up like 1 out of 15 times.
And you're on stick, right?
Yeah. I'm on Korean bathtub, so also my wrists explode when I play 2D games, so that's fine.
You push, okay, Milkshake.
Speaking of exploding there, yeah, Milkshake, gonna take that first round.
Do you push most of your, like, P2 side inputs with your thumb?
No. Like, I do, like, I think, like, my, do I do? Maybe. No, definitely not. I use, like, 3 fingers. I use, like, the wine glass hold, whatever. Which is weird on laptop as well.
Oh my god. Yeah, Tekken round. We're just talking about thick grip and just Crillou grabbing, just full grip in the Happy Chaos, slamming it into the ground.
You know, extremely hype, winners finals. You know, how do you like grabbing your stick?
Oh my god, this conversation that you
only true professionals around here. All right, gonna get
exactly.
That. Add to add, we're gonna send Crillou down here and look at that tension.
That's gonna be a first round, right? Yeah.
That's gonna work. What a jump out.
Okay, try it again. This time with success. Get the wall break. Look at the focus gauge on Happy Chaos, a little bit on the low side, so we can have a limited amount of options, or we have to find them. Oh no, why are you just focusing like that against the long arm of Potemkin? Still though, able to get the tap dust, gunshots coming out, red RC wants to push his damage as much as possible, but maybe you kind of regret it. He doesn't have the Deus Ex Machina to finish it off. Slowly back away, create that space, look for an opportunity. We can see Crillou really push the opportunity here. As into the Garuda blender. Catches him, backdashing. Slams into the corner, meaty Garuda.
Oh. 15 to stay alive. There's one pixel in a dream, but that dream is shattered and it's all tied up. 1-1.
Tiger Pop has remarks.
There are comments.
There are comments.
Yeah. This will go on your performance review, good sir.
Yeah, we might have to take the character away from you if you keep up his actions.
Also, fun fact chat, Milkshake's favorite milkshake is cookie dough.
Duel 1.
I feel that's
Kind of a mid-choice, not gonna lie.
Yeah, cookie dough is like the most made-up flavor.
Yeah.
Big milkshake. Check the score at the end of the set. Oh, Crillou off to a insane start here.
Trying to flick, it's not gonna work out, but that anti-air is gonna work out. Damn.
Cheesecake flavored milkshake?
Bellman, what are you talking about? Dude, get out of here. Jesus. Where's Rexu? We need somebody to a little right now in chat.
We need to like in chat moderators to actually leave some messages. This is not what the average yeah, even still awful.
I had the Red Bull ice cream the other day. It wasn't good.
Yeah, I can imagine like Red Bull
It
itself.
tasted exactly like Red Bull. Oh no. Potbuster. 2 sticks of tension here. Another Aussie Potbuster. And that's gonna be 2-1 kilo, damn.
I'm getting like vaporized by some people's flavor choices. Oh no.
Where are the fundamentals, chat, okay?
Where's your strawberry? Where's your chocolate? Where's your vanilla? Banana OD.
Classic.
We love banana flavor. Mango, also up there.
I can't believe it. They just want these weird flavors. Like,
Yeah,
alright, if we're
like
talking a little bit, like, how about like a cherry? That's pretty good.
cherry, I can respect cherry, raspberry, up there. I can't. I don't know what went wrong with you to like go up there and go like, yeah, give me that pistachio ice cream.
Yeah.
Got Milkshake raging here against the dying of the light, doing what he can, as much damage as he can, on the behemoth that is Potemkin. His character is soaking up hurt like it's nobody's business, converting it to tension to later on absolutely blow you up. But hopefully Milkshake not given the opportunity to have that happen. I don't think it did. Well, okay, clutched it out. Did not let Crillou play with all that meter.
He's gonna get licked away to the corner. Potbuster! Oh no!
Ooh. A beautiful backdash, but the aggressive burst there from Crillou. Wants to keep Milkshake locked into the corner. We see some slight footsie actions, but minding the spacing, right? Not letting Milkshake get out for free. Has to commit in some direction into one of Crillou's options, but ultimately does navigate his way out. Crazy mix-ups! Not able to unfortunately convert into anything.
Crazy mix-ups would be unfortunate if somebody just held down back.
Maybe I get hit by a gunshot, but like fat chance you're getting something off of this. Oh, dagger pressure. Sometimes the opponent just gets bored.
They get bored and leave. Alright.
They do get bored and leave to press buttons.
I'm block spamming. Stop it.
Stop it. Oh my god, are you dead? Drop to the other side, making sure to keep Milkshake into the corner. YRC indeed.
Right. YRC the other way around. Man, we're so close. Milkshake trying to tie it up here. Both players got burst as well, but it is Milkshake.
I could swear just like one Elden Ring mix would have just no problem, because I think nobody's really been calling it out. Or was it more there was somebody that was calling out these roll throughs, but I forgot who it was. And it was very recent. Was it Crillou?
Maybe. I mean, Andros comes to mind, right?
Duel 1.
Who would do that? But we are going to go to a game 5 Not entirely uncharted territory here today.
Yeah, fairly common actually.
And
See,
honestly, right,
so
if you're
cluelessly
these
sa-
two, you definitely want to win, because in Luce's side we got Sobeater and we got PataChu. So
demonic
gonna be
losers. Yeah, demonic loser semis there. That's insane right there. But Milkshake off to a good start here. Solid life lead. He's able to do a quick world tour. They're like, oh wait, that would put me in the corner. Don't like that. Usually running away. Get the wall break. No hard knockdown, but able to find the Goomba Stomp. Can we get the splat against the wall? Just barely get that 6S off out there. And Milkshake now on set point, ready to send Crillou down to the loser side. Quick respect on the round start, not to get blown up by 6HS. Both players with the burst available. See Crillou now getting the pressure online.
just using that Wild Assault to continue the block string here, and look at the risk on Krillou's side. That is scary, man.
Ooh, we're getting
No pun.
that could have been massive, but getting away with murder. Milkshake though, however, now stuck in the corner. An opportunity to escape, but just getting clipped out by some of these large normals, and the 5K catches him jumping straight into the gigantic. Look at that life deficit. Still has a burst available, but unless you're going to suddenly make it a killer comeback happening, I want to hang on to that for the final round. Though, looks like Machina gonna get that full reload, hard knockdown, and that has a leader bonus in Tekken. But again, press applied, again, and once more. That's Machina, full reload. Huh? Focus.
Yep.
That should be
Reload still got burst here. Might be forced to use it to get out of this pressure situation. YRC. Oh!
Oh, what the say? I hate PRC! Milkshake was right, and in 50 meters you were wrong.
I got to the double RC Podbuster, dude. Oh my god.
Alright, well, final game, final round. Crillou with the burst available, able to get the 6-speed rocket. Milkshake should be fairly close to his own. Barely jumping out from that Podbuster in time. Laying up the hurt. Reset going.
And
no bullets to his name.
down the hit. We're gonna get those guns out. Breaking the wall.
Gun out, guns out. 50 meter, positive meter bonus ticking, blocks. Oh, off the goal burst, so that's not positive meter bonus for Crillou.
You'll be blocking every single tap dust there. Reaction, man. Too good, but Milkshake just needs to hit something. Full risk. And that.
Oh, the snatch! Oh, Milkshake. Crash me the fuck out, man. Alright, well, I'm curious as to what Tiger Pop's grade for all this was.
Yep. We gotta have a grade here.
Chaos.
What are we talking grade wise?
Hmm.
Also, I do wonder if the favorite Milkshake flavor is gonna impact the grade.
Yeah, maybe.
If that was
maybe.
me, I wouldn't let that slide, you know?
Just like a whole letter deduction for it?
I think so, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
you can't be called Milkshake and then have like a like not even a real milkshake flavor as your favorite milkshake. Well, I mean,
yeah, I get the feeling. It's like,
that's just like
it almost feels like a grift.
it ain't right. It ain't right.
But here we go, going into our third, not second, third last bracket of this evening. We got Soap Eater versus PataChu playing some of the two of the staple demon characters here, Johnny and Sin. Johnny Sin. Fuck.
Yo, Johnny Sin. All right, let's go.
Dumb joke. But anyways, PataChu raid opener here, just letting it rip with the tire barrel, hard knockdown secured. Though running a little low on the stamina here, but it's now starting to regenerate up, but nevertheless had that tension to cover for. Oh, is we abandoned the UK now? GG's? Our fault.
It's actually so over. It looks like they're gonna do something like the UK in like most of Europe. Like European Union want to do the same. VPNs
the
are
kids,
gonna be earning big money soon.
Let's try to ban VPNs too. Like, for the kids, think about the kids, though. Think about the kids. And I was like, what about parental responsibility? Thoughts on that one? Celes. SaltyEU was able to recover and secure that first round. Empty jump low. We love some fundamental staple mix-ups here in these Oki situations. And again, PataChu off to a rocket slide, just letting that DP rip yet again. We see interaction shenanigans going on, and we're just willing to YOLO it out. And the OTG will bring it to a round apiece for both players. Yep. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna hit.
First down.
Burst.
To the situation where you can't really bait other than using RC force. A smart opportunity there from PataChu, able to get about half health taken off of SaltyEU. Hard knocked up, but mind the amount of tension at his disposal. Gonna get the burst out. Still slight advantage with PataChu's side, but it can be really anyone's game at this point. SaltyEU, they're trying to look for something. They do mash out. They do have that 50% meter also. BRC, and just like that, able to challenge just before the 6P comes out. Oh, footsies!
Oh, PataChu.
First game.
Game indeed.
That is indeed immaculate footsies.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 with footsie again.
Crillou, are you in chat? If yes, what's your favorite milkshake flavor? It's kind of important, right? Like,
It is important. I think a lot of people are more apprehensive to share their milkshake flavor after we completely ripped apart cookie dough. Who's asking? You have beans on toast milkshake. Holy fuck.
cookie dough is not even a real flavor, okay?
No.
Like some, that's you're talking crazy.
We're trying to get too fancy with this flavoring thing. We just need to dial it back to fruits yet again once more. Ever eaten warm cookie dough? Ugh, what are we doing? What are we talking about?
I mean, it's not
Focus on the
just
game.
cookies, but what do you mean?
Just eat
Bubblegum
a cookie.
milkshake, snipe, dude. I hate you. Shut up. If you're from the UK right now, shut up. Unless you're Snake Belmont, I guess. Snake Belmont has did have some okay milkshake flavors, I think.
No, what? What? Snake Belmont? Did they? No, but they talk about cheesecake flavored ice cream.
Oh, that's true. Never mind. Shut up. Snake Belmont. There we go. Banana chocolate milkshake. Chattiest.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
You
right.
understood the assignment.
Fine.
Right. In the process, PataChu did die to SaltyEU as they are tying up the set 1-1. Banana some fake flavor? No, there's lore to why banana tastes that way, and it's because it's the original flavor of banana before they died from a disease.
True. It's the OG banana.
I know the lore. Then
And put some
I hate
respect
banana.
on it, you know?
horrible. No, this is disrespectful banana games. We are moving shit in the kitchen right now. There's no cooking happening in the chat right now. Flavor, okay.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I do hope a certain player loses the grand final. Alright, get thrown.
Back beat there. Getting the wall break regardless though. Down to one final hit for Soapbeater. Takes another type of lead here. 1 round up. This, oh wow, that barely is able to connect. I think, yeah, that should do it with the explosion. PataChu instead taking the lead there. 1 round up over Soapbeater. Is it enough to solidify a game lead even?
But remember, right, Crillou is the one sitting in that losers final. The one to knock PataChu down into losers bracket. So I'm pretty raring to get that run back. Alright. Hard knockdown. Soapbeater in a bit of trouble. Gonna PRC, but
indeed. There's challenge with the big driver. Unfortunately, able to recover in time. Soapbeater is left unpunished. But the 6P on the approach. Beautiful little air dash combo. Gets the knockdowns. Soapbeater not stressed, even willing to challenge with a throw just yet. So hanging on to that burst gauge. Believing possibly an opportunity to make this comeback happen. Taking it down to a final round where they will be rewarded with their burst gauge thanks to holding it on oh so greedily. There shoots the J. Hard knockdown off of the wall break. Should be grinding up that positive meter bonus. Deploys the card, the air throw, and the greed has paid off. We're going to the final round of game 3. Both players with their burst on the table.
yeah, clean. Big counter hit though.
Patience, trying to back away, look for these whiff punishes. Dancing around these normals, nothing has connected so far. Close slash does find its mark. Soapbeater with a great lead here. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, negative throw. Quick little teabag action, we love it. Like that, card deployed. Woo, cut right through, and that is Soapbeater taking the lead. It's 2-1.
See, have you ever had a Coke float before?
A Coke float? I need to look this up now. Is that? I feel like it's is that just Coke with ice cream floating on top?
Yeah, it's a classic way to drink cola. It's actually kind of good. It's actually kind of good.
It definitely like it looks like the kids' Irish coffee.
Yeah, I kind of get that. Good job, Mystic Smash. You're British. All right.
Oh.
Alright, we're gonna go to the wall here.
Oh shit, Jonesy's here now. You're gonna have to make a public statement after this bit. Oh my god, Soapbeater off to a great start here. Already has PataChu grinded into the corner, a lot of health gone already, but a beautiful opener, some choice stamina cancels, and just like that, sending the RTL out, is able to bring it to a near even situation. Catching the backdash though with the close slash is definitely gonna blow up. RTL, bring him off the wall, and just, I think with the explosion, should be plenty to get the kill. Oh, it doesn't even need the wall break. My goodness. You are licensed for this stream, Ace?
Fun fact, when I went to DSF, the first thing I see when I get to the venue is 2 people getting arrested right outside the venue.
I hope one of them was Milkshake for
I hope so.
contraband milkshake flavor.
I'm sure it was. The Aussie gonna get that air throw very clean there. Oh, yo, DP right back.
Oh, card deployed. Immediately just challenging back off the 1-2P. Soapbeater just full confidence now. Able to put themselves on set point here against PataChu with a chance to eliminate the hot streak champion of SaltyEU.
A whiff there, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna extend the combo. The wall splat.
Oh my god, he's still able to get the whiff punish. But spacing and RTL. Oh my god, we can't escape the game 5 curse. It is stacked indeed. Oh no, wait, one more chance.
So after life got burst, but a lot of tension, but no life whatsoever. Gonna get that throw, okay. PataChu just needs to find a single hit, right? Got a lot of tension, got burst.
Oh. Has RC to make it safe, yeah. Close slash. Able to capitalize off the plus frames. Vaults right in, no card, just gets the throw. Got a mind. TK?
Not like
No,
this.
we're going for a reset.
Not like this, no.
My goodness. Oh.
Oh! I can't believe it. SaltyEU somehow wins this one. Damn, what a comeback. That's crazy, man. Holy.
I think it's just the full confidence to just keep on going, right? Because with that kind of health, you just start really shitting bricks. At the mere thought that they might go for like a DP or something, but to just to bait out on the YRC, the right timing, whew. That's crazy, immaculate stuff. And even then, right, like eliminating PataChu before it even makes it to the losers final. So it is going to be SaltyEU now facing off against Crillou. I don't think these two have met each other in the brackets. No, it has. No, they have. It was very close.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Ooh, what's up?
There we go. They're just lost. I had to.
Oh, as such, yeah. Okay, so it was Crillou that sent Soap down to the loser side prior. So let's see if you know, the burning passions of vengeance is able to make a difference here and come out on top against Crillou. Ooh, where are we going? Tell me, let me. Oh, I think that's the one thing that really caught SaltyEU plenty of times off guard. It's just those PB PRCs into regular PB.
FD doesn't work out. Yanter, ooh.
Deep knuckle should find the kill here. And Crillou still looking very much on point. Good Basta. Great start. Look at that damage already on the board. Wild Assault, keep the pressure going, and just like that quick opening. Gets a raw hit on the Garuda and just able to fully capitalize on this. Just look at the hurt.
Yo, thank you, PataChu, for the raid. Appreciate it. You're still the simply Rudolph, Sony. Don't worry about it.
So B's gonna have to be channeling a little bit of what they pulled out there earlier against PataChu to make that low health Snipe Pixel comeback, and so far seeming to be able to pull it off. Though the burst there from Crillou sees a really good opportunity to close out the first game. Does fly over, but the PRC is there. Cover for the mistakes, get the throw, put it back into the corner. Tension is rising, but the tick throw, the stagger pressure is very strong, and SaltyEU brings it down to the final round of game 1.
A man like Flash No as well with the raid. Appreciate it, homie. Thank you. Hope you're on a nice stream.
Up in the end. And to all the raiders, don't forget to hop on over, claim a code. It would be much appreciated. We still got 20 left to get scooped up. Oh, wow, what's that? 2H intentional? That seemed like a critical error. Giving up so much space off of just a move that has so much recovery. You can already see SaltyEU very much enjoying the donation. Already cutting through the wall with the super. To get the hard knockdown, deploys the card. There's the God Crush, finds the low. With the Wild Soul, able to find the final hit to secure the first game here against Crillou.
Yep. Good stuff, SaltyEU. That's saying, you know what? I'll be the one to take out Milkshake. Dude, I bet SaltyEU likes some, you know, even with the weird name, you know, probably likes a good milkshake flavor, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like soap.
We're talking like soapy flavors. What would that be? Like cursed?
Good question.
Like, I think like lavender, maybe, you know, like one of the flowery flavors kind of tastes like soap a little bit.
it might be. See, the thing is, like, to analyze this, we would have to admit that we eat soap, so we know what soap tastes like. You run away. Oh my god.
Let's see what's going on here. Oh, yeah.
A little bit of slide connection issues, so both players opting to do a quick restart, and nice jumping on the trend will also restart the lobby.
Well,
Network.
see, in this stream, you know, you're not getting judged for the character you're playing. You're not getting judged for anything like that. You're getting judged for your favorite milkshake flavor. That's what's important in this world. But these other things. Who cares about that? Top tier, low tier. Doesn't matter. Well, we already talked about that. Like, I'm like, you know, I like the classics. I like a good strawberry, you know. I like some cherry. It's very good. I like a nice banana milkshake. That's really good. You know, just the good olds. Even vanilla can be kind of nice, you know. Just a little bit. Get a little bit of sting in there. That's good.
Mango is also personal up there for me.
I can see the mango for sure. No?
What? Chocolate fudge brownie?
No.
What the hell is that last word? Now I know it's a made-up flavor. Alright, well, quick little restart action. And once again, just to personally hate on Ace, they've decided to swap sides.
Yep. You know, chocolate fudge brownie, that's what an American would say.
Alright, just take the chocolate. What the hell's this kid? Alright, take a quick...
I think we're gonna have a small connection test.
yeah, I'll take a quick pee break in the meantime.
Alright. Hope is a girl. Let me just quickly get the link. Probably can't solve. Just gonna do a in-game test live on stream. I can't believe we were in so good time today. Like, I was like, I can go to bed early. It's gonna be great. Dad. Hope one of the players joins me at the station.
Are you ready?
Alright. Here it looks good. I mean, I'm further away to almost both players than they are to each other.
Duel 1. Let's rush.
Both of them. They both agreed that it was kind of rough. Looks fine to me here. This looks good. Yeah, looks fine. No spikes or anything. Oh, a little spike. I hope he didn't tap out. Yeah, I made top 8. Don't worry about it. I'm that good.
Yeah, let's just roll down.
Is it next week Monday already? Did I miss crossover? What?
This is actually the R.E.V.O finals.
Oh, true.
I'm on winner side. It's on loser side. Yeah, looks good. It did. There was like those suspicious roll frames there, but I assume it was a tap out. That was weird. Oh yeah, to do the test. Let me just see. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean... Let's do in-game. So it was good to Crillou. So let me just see how it is to soap.
Are you ready?
Hell yeah, Snake. That's a cool character. One of my favorite. Tiger.
Let's rock.
It looks good to me. I get it's closer than to Crillou. Genuinely wonder if France just has like kind of a cursed routing. Right.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yeah. I always wonder if I just have like Donald router or something like that.
It might be. I mean, it's just a peer-to-peer thing.
Yeah. Like low-key, that's always like an issue with doing the tests, is that I feel like I always have a good connection. Unless like one player's internet is exploding, I pretty much always have good connection to both players. But we're gonna have one of the players do a lobby. Usually, for some godforsaken reason, that works. It's weird.
You can just drop a Strive Earth.
Crillou saying, "Soap, can you host? My room is a mess." Like, imagine that. Oh my, my in-game lobby is a mess. I don't want to, have people seeing that.
It's a very real parallel, because you could just look at it and be like, my room's a mess, and then you have to set aside time to clean it up and just procrastinate on it.
I mean, my room is pristine. It's peak, Right.
My room hasn't.
Look at this. This is clean.
Isn't this the default?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got.
like mine.
I have I think by far my favorite room setup is the one I have in CF, which is just a prison cell in space with a singular chair in the middle.
Yep. All right. So they're just gonna play it out. I am gonna be back 1 second.
Duel 1.
Alrighty.
it's just me. Already starting off at 2D, slide head coming out. So playing a little bit patient, watching it out, but beautiful far slash, able to get that anti-air, just narrowly clipping Soap Eater, but the card set, and Crillou bursting just before too much damage is starting to be laid on slide head once again. But the pop buster, and finally we're gonna see some hurt. Massive life lead now for Crillou, locked into the corner of PRC, trying to escape at the JD. Still though, Crillou back towards the corner, does get that 5k, catching Soap, jumping, when it opted for the burst. A potential opportunity to capitalize on the fact that Crillou is back towards the corner now, but still Hammerfall able to escape. Just at a distance, Red RC to cover for a block mix-up, and just the patience from Soap Eater looking for an opportunity to approach. It's just entirely within Krillou's hands, being the one with the life lead to determine the flow of the game. Tackle. Oh my goodness, just the damage being kicked up here, and yeah, this might just be one of those Potemkin games. Yippee! Take it into game number 3. Let's see if it happens yet again, or if there's any sort of persisting connection issues that's making it a little rougher than desired. We got the early burst coming out from Crillou. All about denying the momentum of the other players. Soap Eater gonna respond in kind so far. Just looking to push block out, but sets up into a Kara Buster, locked into the corner, and they are with the 2HS. Again, unsure if it is intentional. Maybe an opportunity now for Soap Eater to get the ball rolling. We can already see the greed starting to slowly pay off here as they are chipping away at the health of Crillou with that burst gauge still to their name. Be careful, of course. We've seen Crillou many a time leverage the HPB PRC into regular PB, but just a sharp confirms from Soap Eater is going to deny that as an opportunity. And Soap Eater now taking this ever so slight lead in the overall set with 1 round over Crillou, but the Pop Buster coming out. We're going to see a speed run into a tied up round situation, slammed against the wall. Gigantic-Kai just wants to push out as much damage as possible, maybe even get the kill. Not quite, but we're down to possibly one final good hit, but can't block the command grab. Crillou bring it to a round apiece. Patience, good. Beautiful far slash anti, able to get the hammer fall confirm as well. Careful jump aways from Soap Eater is going to create a little bit of space, just keeping Crillou at bay for the time being. Going to be very mindful in how they might approach the Behemoth.
That's super.
Oh boy, indeed.
Like a fist, gonna RC to make it safe. Where you going?
Oh! The heat tackle, unfortunately, overshooting the mark. It's gonna be a hard knockdown that Crillou will have to endure, but we're just taking a close slash into the TK final with the red RC for the confirm, and Soap Eater now 1 game away from challenging Milkshake in the grand finals.
Yeah. So those two haven't fought each other yet, so that would make a lot of sense in a potential grand final, but we'll have to see. Crillou spawned back, because I feel like Crillou today has definitely been very good at getting those combos. This guy out yet?
Prior, while you were away, we saw a very blindingly fast Potemkin round go by, so given some certain situations, we may see yet another. But at the same time, right, Soap Eater is giving over a lot of respect, you know, playing it
Duel 1.
pretty slow, just making sure to not accidentally overcommit straight into big punishes.
And the Garuda.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, potentially what I mentioned earlier can come to pass, but we have seen Soap Eater make these comebacks on these rounds at the same life total, hanging on to the burst. And just as before, we might be seeing it yet again. The card super just barely whiffing. Oh, high. But if we have enough meter for another. Oh, yeah. Okay. This time, opting to use the burst. Leaves an opportunity to set up a really good round situation, but the 6P able to get that upper body info against the far slash, connecting into Heat Knuckle there, and Crillou with a chance to tie up the set now. Already starting off with the Mega Fist and putting Soap Eaters back towards the corner, considering that they don't have the burst gauge. This is a very stressful situation. They're going to have to survive now.
Body slamming a little bit. Oh, whiffing. PRC, we're gonna burst, yes sir.
Inside. Oh, very nice. The card able to get the TK Misfiner. Are we yet again going to see the Pixel Health comeback? Set up for set point. For not able to get a hard knockdown, but pressing the far slash and the BRC just holding you hostage. Surprising to not... Actually, yeah, I'm surprised to not see a counter RC. I'm just a slight fumble.
Yeah, slight fumble, maybe, you know, a misread there, I don't know, wasn't ready maybe, and that means we are gonna go to game 5 though. Just, oh yeah, it's not even that late,
yeah.
so... even with a 3-2, 3-2 reset in grants, it's not, you know, not gonna go too late, so that's good.
I don't know if you're not being serious or not about it, it's not too late yet.
Duel 1.
It's not even 11.
Well, only one will now come out on top. No more second chances down to these final 2 rounds that you have to survive. Already we see Crillou with a great start here. A lot of damage being dealt. Big counter hits, landing against the wall, goes to the Gigantor. Can we get enough to get the kill going? Heat Knuckle extend should do the trick, and that is going to be Crillou on set point.
Duel 2.
Counter. Okay.
Oh. Okay, nice amount of damage here. Can Soap ride the wave of this momentum to bring it down to a final round situation? Already getting a hard knockdown here. Positive meter bonus ticking, slowly regenerating that burst gauge, which can be very, very important for them going into a potential final round. Unfortunately, the 6-speed does get a very nice hit thanks to the upper body involved against the far slash, but the heat tackle just overshooting completely its target. Now stuck into the corner, meter being used, but the throw punish coming out. JS, and the pickup to go with it, the burst gauge coming back just in time. But we see Crillou trying his best to escort Soap Eater towards the corner. Does find that 2D. Here is the Garuda. While the salt yet again, just chest bumping, finds an opening straight into the Gigantor, and Crillou finishes out 3-2, just as before, eliminating Soap Eater from the bracket, going on to face Milkshake for that rematch.
Yep. Absolutely wonderful there. Nicely played, Frenchman. And yep. That means we are gonna go to our grand finals. And I guess I'll have to do lobby again. 1 sec. Fun fact, by the way, I still have. So Crillou got sick for Headstumber. I wasn't able to go, but I have Krillou's player shirt. It's in my bedroom right now, lying there menacingly, all folded, clean and shit. So one day I'll be at an offline event and Crillou will get his shirt. One day.
Oh wait, so you had like a... I thought you just had 2 players that you flew out. So
Oh yeah,
supposed to be a third?
it was actually meant. It was 3. And it was meant to be Resil, Crillou, and Andros. So I got shirts for all of them. So yeah, his shirt is in my apartment right now. It's quite cool actually. It's quite nice. Fun fact is that apart from like me, Michelle, and Raj, I don't think anyone has actually seen how it looks.
And you're gonna keep that a secret?
Yeah, it's at this.
See, now you just cognito hazard the whole idea of the Crillou shirt, and everybody's salivating. What does it look like? How cool can it possibly be?
Yeah. I mean, other 2 shirts were bangers, right? So
True.
So
the Andros one was definitely a highlight. But going into the final set for today, last I checked, we still have 20 codes left to be claimed on the match Reno, and more than enough players to do that. We're sitting at actually an eye-popping 155 viewers, so good stuff on all the people pulling up today. So throw a little kindness, claim up those last few codes, just hoover them up. All that's left is 20 of the 19 even now. I believe we can do it. Oh, I see some people disappearing. Oh no, they're being called out. Just waiting on this Crillou fellow to show up for his hard-earned rematch against Milkshake.
Yeah, again, another good match. Thank you very much, Tiger, Flown, Gay Fetus, Yusu, Raj, playing those codes, Crash, Jonesy, man like Jonesy, Marissa, Uskmayer, and Antonio. Thank you, claiming those codes. Appreciate it. PataChu as well. Hell yeah.
PataChu, thank you very much.
These are all my goats.
We go into the grand final. Thank God they had this stage. It's so beautiful. Okay. What a way to start. And yes, okay, good call out. We do know that Crillou likes his command grabs in 2s. Whoa, damn. Just trying to duff against the full armor approach of Potemkin. Not advisable, and just like that gets opened up. Thanks to the Garuda holding you still, making you victim to the rare Potemkin mix-up, the gunshot. Lets the bullet fly, able to get a pickup and transferring him all the way to the other side of the screen. There is Yes, it's not gonna get the bullets back, but the focus is still a bit on the low end. Milkshake's gonna have to mind the usage. The one that secures the round in the end, as the lead was too significant to make the comeback. Now we see Milkshake starting it off quite nice. There's the burst out, making sure to not give over too much momentum to Milkshake's side. Just like that, the patience is rewarded, the challenge is taken, and we're gonna go for the Deus Ex Machina wall break here, getting those bullets back. Focus is sitting nice and full.
Big counter hit, right? For the court pressing buttons there after the wall break, I don't know what it was, but didn't work out at all, and it's gonna hurt.
God, the Tekken character is able to survive the Deus Ex Machina. I think any other ones would have died.
Dude, how did he get out of that situation? No way.
Oh my god. Oh, another piece. We see Crillou deploying the big normals. Milkshake looking for an opportunity to get these gunshots blazing. Backing away. Trying to let the focus recover up a little bit, but the footsies, the 5k, the literal footsies.
We are gonna move in here. Milkshake up in this corner, needing to find a way out. That's a good way with the throw. Big counter hit as well. The Deus Ex Machina probably awaiting. Yes, sir.
Focusing up for that wall break as well. We get that full clip reloaded. Desperately needed that, as well as the focus sitting really solidly full. Oh, a little too far away for the tap dust. Still maintaining pressure. BRC tap dust does connect, and no bullets required. Focus was running a little low and splatting against the wall just as the burst comes up. Is a tragic way to go out as Milkshake claims that first game. I'm sitting here on my hands and knees. I will accept the cookie dough milkshake flavor if you 3-0 this. We're getting to 11.
Also, thank you, Karen and Red Panda, claiming those codes. Appreciate it. You know, real ones, they know that Salty usually ends around 11:30. That's like the norm, right? That's like common drop. So anything before that is really good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, definitely when you have to get up early, Tuesday. Crazy.
The careful footsteps out here, but still a few good hits from Crillou already. Not even a combo per se. Has Milkshake set to half health. Interesting attempt on the PB there, despite Garuda keeping him in block stun. Ooh, nice back dash. Footsies, yo!
Yeah, we got those footsies.
Oh, okay, there we go. The Elden Ring cross up, finally represented. But just is going to see attempts to go for the regular ground throw. Crillou is ready to just be jumping.
Take a fist. Go out here. Oh, big counter.
Stuff. Back fist. Silence. As we go into the next round. Nice. What a call out.
Immediate right with the burst said, you know what? I don't want to deal with any of this going on right now. Anyway. Milkshake's so good. He's not letting Crillou get anything started here.
I'll certainly be very careful because sometimes in an attempt to assert himself and start running some pressure, does end up accidentally falling into some of these big buttons that Potemkin has and costing entire rounds off of that. Yeah, good patience. The delay PRC and not catching Milkshake out this time, just narrowly avoiding. We see a very proactive Crillou, just making sure to keep throwing buttons around the space that Milkshake would want to occupy should he want to start running his pressure a little bit more closer, right? Make use of the bullet to normal dynamics. But the jump in there, able to secure the tied up round situation, and also one round away from taking the lead even further against Crillou. Both players with the burst gauge available, just playing it slow, trying to deploy the curse.
Flicks. Alright, that is gonna break the wall. It is gonna be the Deus Ex Machina again. Milkshake. You're hard in the lead, but if you're Crillou, you still got burst, you got a bunch of tension. And so good with the timing of those RC hotbusters.
Okay. Deploying the Garuda, just wants to keep Milkshake locked in the corner for now as well. The heat tackle. Ensuring. Oh! Okay, this time. Able to escape. Just blocking it out for the time being. Good chicken block there. Gets flicked out. Garuda. Patience. Walking a little bit forward, trying to create a bit of space to approach it, but just as soon as he pressed the 2S, there's the hammer fall.
It's over.
It's over. Yeah. It's typical happy chaos. Potemkin corner situation. You try to escape, but just the size of those normals are just massive stop signs preventing you from doing that.
Yeah. Milkshake brings all the boys to yard, and they're like, Ugido's kind of mid. Lucky. And I do wonder how Lucy's gonna play, right? I saw like some sort of fairly long normals, and that's my neuron activated when I see that.
Duel 1.
Seems like mid-range. Yeah. I wonder how her she has like the hacking function where she has the RAM.
Dude, I just need an axle function that's good. You know what I'm saying?
It's actually, you just want a good zoner?
Yeah, I just want a good button zoner.
Ooh, okay. Patience there. Crillou with the honk eyes there. Waiting for Milkshake to do something impatient, and just like that, the BRC combo. Able to
Oh,
close
Acaso,
out.
thank you very much for the sub, man. Appreciate it. A lot of subs today. Because of the EVO thing, maybe?
Maybe people are like, we gotta spend some money on the EU organizers. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Like, I don't know, I want specifically a button zoner. I don't like projectile zoners too much. I want to press big long buttons.
That's fair. I mean, I think Snake Belmont put it best. Like, yeah, good zoners in modern day FGCs. Good luck, because they literally nerfed Fairy because beginners just couldn't play against her, and you would almost think like Fairy from Rambley, and you'd almost think the answer is just okay, lock in, learn the matchup, but nope, they just go like, no, Fairy's annoying. We'll get her out. Don't worry, guys. Fair set play too. Fair. On release, she was definitely. But then now she like definitely wasted it. But yeah, I mean, the set play zoner true, but even then, that's like the craziest nerf to just have that as the reason, right? Like, oh, too hard for beginners to deal with. There are other set play characters. There's very much Eustace. Eustace is also very well alive, zoning with projectiles and set playing.
I think that's like any set play, right? Beginners are gonna get blown up. That's just how it is. But speaking of blown up, of course, Crillou now in the lead. No, doesn't want anyone to go to bed here. PataChu saying in the chat, of course, that you know, please Milkshake win so I can go to bed. Crillou has other ideas.
I mean, listen, if Crillou makes a reset happen and does it in closes out the reset in a similar fashion as he seems to be putting up now, I can't hate. But if it goes 5 games both, at least hopefully it's some really cool interactions are happening. And so far these players are going bar for bar right now. Oh my god, the clone interrupting the Hammerfall approach.
Gonna walk him down. Comes out, we got so much tension. Crillou got burst, not gonna spend it. Deus Ex Machina, first round for Milkshake.
Hey, Milkshake now with a chance to tie up the set. Has a bit of a buffer thanks to winning the first round, so should things go awry in this second round, there's a recovery point.
Also, of course, if anyone doesn't know by now, it's a weekly tournament every Monday on Discord. We also have Gear Xrd on Tuesdays. On Fridays, we got Virtua Fighter 5 R.E.V.O. Gonna be a new update soon with crossplay. That's kind of cool. Saturdays, we got Tekken 8. Sundays, we got Uni 2. So a lot of tournaments every week. Oh, what a PRC buster. Holy.
HPB cancel there. Not able to... Did he miss the RC point on the 5D? That's...
Interesting.
Okay.
Big whiff. Can't do that,
What
man.
a clone set. Wow, Deus Ex Machina. Okay, good shit, Milkshake. Able to bring it down to possibly the final game of this evening. Hopefully the final game of this evening.
This guy's jinxing it so hard for Milkshake right now.
It's the commentary curse. Might as well just delve fully into it. Embrace it. The dark magics of sending out intentions into the wild. And here it is, possibly the final game of this evening. Milkshake and Crillou, both 2 games to the name. Crillou looking for that reset to get an opportunity to fight and attempt to win this week's SaltyEU Gear Xrd Rev bracket. So far the game is starting off nice and slow in a controlled pace. The Hammerfall is blocked and there is no tension to go for PRC shenanigans.
Yeah, just flicking Milkshake away, saying pesky bee. Oh. Alright, burst.
Okay, cross through, very nice. The Elden Ring mix starting to pay out a little bit. The Deus Ex Machina to get the reload fast. Sitting on about half a focus gauge, which should recover up quite nicely here in this hard knockdown situation. The backdash to avoid the PRC, or sorry, the Paw Buster, but has the PRC to make it safe. Both players relatively even on the health total. But okay, just sent the heat tackle out. And, two good guesses. This character.
It's gonna be a reset point, Crillou. Alright.
He's gonna be playing until 12 p.m. actually.
Gonna extend the set, you know, the win streak for France here. Well, you know, Milkshake has other ideas.
Yeah, hopefully the ideas come to fruition, right? One thing is, we all love idea men, surely, right?
That's
Favorite part in any group project. Time to put that to actuality. Starting to see it line up a little bit here for Milkshake. Has Crillou nice and low, sitting good on the resources, has yet another 50 tension. Should he need to? Yeah.
Probably just gonna save the burst this round, right? Probably want that for the final round just in case, because it's not looking good here. You need a miracle, no tensions, no nothing. You got one bar now that is not gonna be able to do it. Never mind, he's still alive. Huh. Alright.
Oh, okay. This is baiting out the throw. And with that, we're going to go into the potential final game, most certainly final round of this set. Milkshake in an entire situation with the burst gauge.
Ooh, what a jump. Downstairs we go. Crillou in a bit of trouble. Find a way in here, but getting gunned down.
Patience. Slowly back in lay, but gotta act at some point. You don't want to be trapped into the corner.
Very smart burst there, right? Because we're just getting pushed back, and say, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna spend it now. I'm not gonna lose that progress. Oh no, that's gonna hurt.
Big progress. Look at that! Just all that health gone. Garuda gets a close eyes to BRC, and
that's it.
Yeah, yep, that'll do it. Another set for Crillou. I appreciate the slow walkbacks, right? Just trying to temper the pace of the set and don't go too crazy with it. But you gotta also mind that Crillou is kind of just taking his moments to walk you down. It's like, okay, not much happening. I may be at a life deficit, but at the same time, he has to be very careful of the interactions I can throw his way. One wrong misstep and you're locked into the corner, into the hell blender of Potemkin. Okay, yeah, just like that aggressive burst, wants to trap him into the corner, barely avoiding the 6S, but it is still Milkshake that's running the pressure. Tap dust not hitting its mark, but oh my goodness, Crillou doesn't know where to look.
Okay. Yes, he to make it safe. Inching forward here, but it is still Milkshake with such a big life lead. But as we saw before, right, it's really just Crillou needs to get in, get 1 or 2 hits, get that hot buster, and that's it, right? So
Exactly. But I don't think he's going to get the opportunity in this round at least. Wall splat. No, maybe. Not enough tension there for the Deus Ex Machina to get the kill in. So chance now for Crillou. But yeah, just a good resource usage from Milkshake. He's going to get that Goomba Stomp, securing the first round here in the reset.
I truly do wonder what's going on with the French guys in chat right now.
I mean, they eat snails. It's to be expected that we can't really understand their ways.
Bring in.
Crillou lives in Bussy, it's a city. Ah, okay. That's awesome. The Bussy.
That was so funny going to install that they call buses there. It's Bussy. You take the Bussy to the event, you know.
The city sex will for tonight. Hey yo, friendly fire, chill.
Go, all tied up. Alright, Buster, yikes.
Another buster, and that should be the tension as well. To is the cancel to the heat knuckle. No opportunity for you to get the burst through. It's Crillou. Just either 2 solid reads and you're dead. Awesome.
Right, yo, we got chat popping off. assume, you know, you guys, it's Crillou, PataChu, Baiken, Crash, Flash, and everyone. Are you guys gonna go to EVO France, everyone? Because I feel like EVO France might be like crazy stack for Strive. Right? I feel like that's gonna be actually a crazy event.
Yeah, but of course, yeah. I mean, it would be insane if the people who live there don't go. Nice. With the burst out from Crillou there, just slowly backing away, just quickly finds the opportunity to reload one bullet in there, but is out of stocks in the chambers. We see the big buttons being swung out just in case that Milkshake might try something. Right in the razor's edge of the resources right now. Has plenty of focus, but it's a careful balance of 2 bars. Does find enough of an opening here to set up for the Deus Ex Machina, and that's going to be the full reload that Milkshake was looking for here. Has also plenty of focus to play with. The curse is still applied, but now dissipates. The phone is out on the table. Super focus. Quickly throwing out the 5P, possibly looking to scratch away from the hammerfall.
Fist. We're just gonna get the ligands down. Oh man, just dashing in. Right. See, that's no way out.
Hey, was that the final hit of Garuda? Or sorry, Gigantor?
It's crazy.
He just scooped him up in the Gigantor.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
my god, is Milkshake out of steam? Oh. Pressure, we see the tension being utilized on the FD, creating what little space possible, and it does pay out. The Wild Assault a little too far away to connect. And now Milkshake finds a tap dust, connects the combo, try to drive Crillou all the way to the other side of the screen. Able to get him close enough for that Deus Ex Machina, getting the wall break, getting the reload. It's about a half focus, but the hard knockdown should run the time just enough, but puts himself in the corner. Oh no, the backdash though, beautifully done. Baits out the burst. Should be able to lay on some hurt here, but not to the same level that Crillou might. Still, Deus Ex Machina once again going back where we came. That hard knockdown, positive meter bonus. Focus is sitting in a good spot. The deflex shield, but the bullet.
Yeah, so all tied up yet again here. Well, again, Crillou just 1 round away from going up 2-0. So if you Milkshake, you really, really need this W.
Absolutely. We see a good control of the pressure so far, but the resources are running thin. The blocking was very impressive from Crillou. Ultimately does crack towards the end. No meter for the super, but still able to find plenty of bullets back into the chamber. Oh my god, sets up into a pop buster. Close slash narrowly being avoided by a backdash. Oh, the gunshots to find the mark. Oh, the shimmy is looking for a response from Crillou. Double dust blocked out, but can't block throw. Sadly, does take it this time, but gets chucked out from the hammerfall.
Ball. Got burst, but can't afford to really get hit once. Yeah, using that instead offensively, but it's just not enough. Milkshake. 1-1.
Felt it in his bones. At some point, all that wild assaulting was going to have to lead to something.
Some reason, whatever PataChu said got flagged by the auto mod. He's conjuring up in French. Alright.
Oh, big disjoint. Nice, good roll through. Find another opening, and this time we have plenty of tension used into the Deus Ex Machina here, getting all those bullets back, but the focus is running a little on the low side. Should be about over half by the time this pressure starts. Not quite just yet. But oh, BRC, okay. Not utilizing it for super focus, but trying to create a little bit of space. The PRC close slash delay. Not catching Milkshake out. We see the patience being rewarded. A lot of jumping around and avoiding the reticle.
How long can you do that? Oh, avoiding this time. Not eating the pop buster, and it's that Deus Ex Machina. Turn those guns upside down, apparently.
I think it's one of the cooler supers. The fact that oh no, I see what he wanted. I see what he wanted.
Speaking of oh no, this is an oh no situation. Oh,
oh my god!
he broke him in half, dude. No.
Not the consequences of my own actions. Running out of focus gauge, going for a gimmicky and cheesy throw just to try and get a little knockdown situation going. And Crillou just immediately hard punishing for it.
Jesus. Oh, where you going? Alright.
I'm moving by. Oh, yeah, you see him could save, but first here wants to keep Crillou locked in his corner. Stuff slowly but surely working away at the health of Crillou. No super for the hard knockdown, so you can immediately see Crillou capitalizing on that opportunity, just throwing out big normals, making sure that Milkshake is respecting it. Bring him back down to the ground. There's the Garuda. One pot buster should do it. They do need to be careful now.
Garuda again, plus frames. Nice BRC to get out of that situation. Now this time Crillou in the corner. Got some tension right, but just not enough. And again, we are all tied up. Who's gonna go in the lead? 2-1 here. Wait,
it really is just about anyone's game. We've seen some really significant rounds coming out from Crillou. Maybe we might see yet another, just some well-placed reads, and it can cause an entire blow-up against Milkshake. But other times, with the pace slowed down sufficiently, Milkshake can just assert full control and take over the game. Right now, we're going to see the Deus Ex Machina coming out, full reloads, getting about half health done against Crillou. The hard knockdown. Going to go for the safe jump, JS. Getting trapped to the corner, the gunshot connects. That's going to be the burst prompted out from Crillou. An opportunity to reset. The curse is applied, flies over. Does get the jump in, but wanting to get a reset. It's air throw by Crillou.
That's huge. That's huge. Using... oh, Giganta, dude. Look at that damage.
Close enough for the wall break?
No, it's too far away. Yeah.
Oh, baits out the gold burst, but still, gold burst being unpunishable. Does find another hit. Red RC runs underneath. Deus Ex Machina keeps the combo short and sweet. Won't be enough to kill, but will be enough to reload on all the resources. Does have that
Makes deflection smart.
Oh, very nicely done.
Alright, 2-1. The ball is in Krillou's court right now. Needs to make a statement here. Needs to bring it back, or Milkshake will be the one walking away as the champion of tonight.
Duel 1.
Damn.
Yeah. We'd like to maybe breaking, like at least PataChu's streak is broken, but can we break the French streak victory? All comes down to Cookie Dough Milkshake.
I feel like whenever there is a French streak, it's usually a British Happy Chaos player breaking the crash. Let's see, Hammerfall connecting. Okay. The Garuda to get those plus frames. Oh, yeah. That's rough.
Yeah, that's a lot of pain. You see, no RC though, could have possibly tried, but instead of holding it down for the Gigantor, making sure that Milkshake is holding his block. We see Milkshake trying to do what he can just to break away from the corner, right? Not sit there down backing, being a little victim and such. Does set up for the tick throw here, cross over the taco kick connecting. Look at the launcher, but decides to opt for a reset. Finds another throw, jump in, keeps it nice and safe. Red RC, keeps the pressure running. As the gunshots, tap does connecting, is it enough to get the kill? No, can't quite build the meter, goes for the slump shot.
That will be enough though. Set point here for Milkshake. 1 round away from walking away as a champion. But I'm sure Crillou has other ideas here.
Yeah, aggressive burst, wants to keep... Oh my god, Milkshake, these backdashes. Unreal, just backdashing the pop buster, backdashing the 2S. Crillou completely washing down the burst into the drain. Looking for an aggressive momentum play, but instead it's going to be Milkshake coming out on top. Wall break, hard knockdown, 50%-ish on the focus gauge. However, running out dry, has more than enough meter to get the super focus going if opportunity should arise for it. But being able to play it slow, was able to just generate the focus back at his own pace. Oh, yeah, not a second time.
It's gonna build up a burst here, but it's starting to look a little bit rough. I think everyone needs to get their hands up for Crillou if they are rooting for him. Oh, no punish, but that will do it.
Goomba stomp.
Has been stomped, yeah.
Yeah, and with that, Milkshake breaking the streak, bringing back the crown to the British Happy Chaos Union, winning SaltyEU Guilty Gear Strive number 143 in a very, very hard-fought battle. So much to be congratulated there. So GG's. Congratulations to Milkshake, and of course GG's to everyone else who participated in this week's bracket.
Absolutely. Usually I have the top 8 image ready actually, like right away, but this was so close that I could actually not tell who was going to take it.
No.
Zach here. Do you have anything you want to chill while we wait? Also, for some reason,
yeah, just
Autobots
things
keep
like
lacking French for some reason.
based. So yeah, crossover this weekend. I'll be there. We're bringing some Xrd. To anybody who wants to say hi, I will be also running a community corner where I'll bring some setups to play a bunch of variety of games that aren't being offered from the esports side. So think anything older, think CF. And other than that, nothing else in the books. Well, actually, no, wait, I do have something in the works. It's gonna be harsh for now, but going to be doing an interesting little project featuring a lot of the Dutch players for Strive. So do stay tuned for that. And other than that, catch me at VSF and LVB this August.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, again, as usual, you know the drill. Do these weeklies every Monday for Guilty Gear Strive. So if you are interested in the game, if you're interested in joining, well, right there, hop on over our Discord. We also have a YouTube, and right now it's a little bit outdated, but I heard a little bird sing that we're getting that updated soon. Back of course, because now I don't have summer vacation anymore. I can't I can't use my slacker mentality. I gotta get back on the grind.
Hop on.
But yeah, GG's everyone. Again, showing what's to come, right? EVO France. It's moving up slowly. We'll get there soon. This week I'm not gonna put a.b.a on top 8 for Crillou. I could put a.b.a on top 8 for someone else, but put Johnny there for the discourse.
True. We love discourse.
Lots of 8. So Milkshake, Crillou, Sobeater, PataChu, Resil, Cuenca, Crash, and ThatWave. Good stuff. Again, France showing up, Ukraine showing up. Giving out. Again, very interesting region, right, with character picks for sure.
Nice
Let's
diversity. We love it.
All right. With that being said, I guess I gotta go to bed and gonna raid some birdie. But no homies alive. It's always the weird thing, like, hit on a
I mean, Red Ditto's playing TFT. That's why I'm getting in the Team SaltyEU viewers also watch.
TFT. Should I get in on that? Should I start streaming TFT?
No.
No?
No. Don't do it.
If anyone has someone in mind, now you throw them at me. We got Bryden Tekken. That sounds like... Are you live, PataChu? You're not even live, dude. What do you mean? I would raid you if you were live. See some Tekken, maybe.
Yeah, there really isn't anybody else doing Strive
It's
things.
like nobody. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's just a sign. This is everyone go to bed.
Yeah. Go to bed. Yeah. Maybe just go to bed. How about that? How we just all? I just. Milkshake depends. I'm kind of scared. Drikius? What do you mean?
I'm screwed.
I'm playing Final Fantasy 14, dude. I'm not putting that on anyone. Okay. Somebody's gonna relapse watching that gameplay.
True. Can't have that. Can't have that.
Milkshake, give me a shot. Give me a shot.
Go
On
to
that
bed.
stream, it could be fun, yeah. He's your French caster. I mean, okay. Okay, dude. That's one thing actually, because I heard like there was like at Brussels they had like a French commentary couch and they had an English one, and the French one was so freaking bad. Like English was good as well, but
French like cheering on their crowd, and they just enjoy some good ass games. Can't complain.
there we go. Fun fact: I've played a bunch of Final Fantasy 14, and once when I was raiding, some guy was like, "Holy shit, aren't you that guy that hosts fighting game tournaments?" In like a random raid. That was so funny.
Yeah. Yo, micro niche celebrity hidden.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. It was a well-known guy.
He's well known. He's famous. He's famous.
Famous.
Let's go. Made it.
All right. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you all enjoyed.
Yes.
Tomorrow we'll be back with Old Man Guilty Gear. Have a good one.
Later.